Back to the VOD.
No. We're starting it from this point onwards. Anyways,
Okay, we're starting from this point
hello
on.
everyone. My name is Delazar Slit, and today, I'm doing bullshit. How am I doing bullshit? We're starting off with Raid T from last episode. Also, my audio quality should be drastically better due to me finally, for the first time in fucking forever, having that shit fixed. Hey. Anyways, so like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool shit. But hey, I'm cool, you cool, and we're starting into effectively a war arc, and this is about to go south in like 5 different ways. I'm questioning how much my top players have talked no jutsu because this is gonna be funny. uh, if you remember what happened last time, my players opened up and were using portals. Well, not portals; they're technically doors in reality to then pull in a bunch of characters so that they can all fight Deus, the Titan that has been plaguing them for the entirety of this campaign. And now they're bringing back basically every character except Sujo. I wonder what will happen. I hope they're going to be good at it, and I think it will be a very interesting situation. Fuck, my words are just like not doing well today. Anyways, let us begin, please. How are you all doing? And I'm going to go down the list. Monkey Pirate, what is Tim's thoughts right now as they're opening up all the doors?
Tim's thoughts are on how he's going to convince these dumb motherfuckers to put aside their differences for 5 seconds and understand the ultimo threat to the entire city, each other, and to our future, which is Deus, which is right now sitting there giggling in a pool of oil down there like a little weird slug. He's thinking, well, the mayor said he'd only believe us if we got the vocal backing of a few different people, which we were bringing with the party of Pompadour and also the old woman. So if Pompadour's party can vouch for this, I think we should be fine, especially since Pompadour is not known to be an inscription user. Neither are any of his peeps. So I think they can convince the mayor, help us convince the mayor. I think Crossbow Girl's going to have trouble trusting us, but I think if we can bring up the fact of the journal and everything to do with that we might be able to get her to at least trust us long enough to understand that the Titan is a manipulator and a villain. I think this was Seraph's plan from the get-go, since we met him all that time ago when he was beating up guards.
Mm-hmm.
So Seraph is not going to be someone that needs to be convinced. The problem is convincing everyone to work with the prisoners.
Or to work with the president or mayor.
And to work with the mayor. Those are the two problems. Is the prisoners are seen as an unsavory group because of their past crimes and because they're inscription users in the eyes of the mayor. But the mayor's, I think if he realizes just how deep the problem is with the Titan, he's willing to put aside his problems for a moment to at least kill the Titan. And then he'll probably try to kill the inscription users.
Yeah, but that's after the problem. We don't have to deal with that.
Yes. We can deal with that after the fact.
We just get the game over screaming after the Titans defeated, and we don't have to worry about any of the consequences.
No, the consequences will come for us. They'll never let the consequences go.
Absolutely not.
My major thing is that I'm thankful that we didn't bring Sujo. I have no belief that Sujo has gotten stronger over these resets because, like his father, he has refused to remember.
Well, Sujo refused to remember. His father never refused to not remember. His father just isn't an inscription user, hence doesn't talk to the Titan, hence doesn't remember.
But with that in mind, Sujo has not gotten stronger, and he was never that strong to begin with. So he would have just gotten himself killed. I think the best case scenario is we walk out of here with the most amicable of the people, and everyone else gets got by the Titan.
Can we just depression beam the Titan? Have Sujo remember? Oh my God, give me the paintbrush.
No,
I'm gonna have
you're
Sujo
not getting
remember every reset. No, okay.
And also, Sujo's depression beam, if aimed at the Titan, would literally give Sujo a seizure and shatter his soul. Which, isn't great for the plausible next mayor of the city.
Anyways.
Any-
So, you want us to start with the narrations?
Well,
Sure.
yeah, sure.
All right. I'm going to let y'all choose. Which order of the kings were you going down?
I think we're getting Helicist first.
No, all the doors are
Helicist is the
open.
bodyguard
Yeah.
of.
All of the doors are
Oh,
open.
then what are you talking
But
about?
what I'm saying is, who's stepping through first for this order? Because I'm going to let y'all choose. All the doors are open. They're all coming through. But who's stepping through?
I think Pompadour.
Helicist,
Alright.
yeah.
Next, who?
Seraph.
All
Yeah,
right.
Seraph.
And then we go to Zeke's door opening. Okay. So, as you see all this happen, you see.
Do we have to recall the mayor? Because the mayor's
Um,
been running back to the city.
no. You already did that last session. At the very end,
Oh.
Yeah, the
the
mayor's here.
mayor.
He has the paintbrush.
Yeah, no, he had the
Wait,
paintbrush.
the mayor has the
and
paintbrush?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Why would we ever give the mayor the paintbrush?
because he'd never use it.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
also, you know that after he got the paintbrush, Angel had already made the doors. He moved in and he's going towards the puddle of oil.
Oh fuck!
Ruh-roh.
Like,
Never
he's.
mind. There's no
Yeah, no, this wasn't.
shit.
Like, yeah. That's the things I said last session. This is why I'm laughing at y'all. So
Shit.
it's like,
Who has the
Let
dagger?
him. Shit.
Who
Yeah,
has the
just
dagger?
let him be the vanguard. We don't
Which
even know
one
what the
of you
fuck
has the
dagger
dagger?
does. It's probably
Which one
still on the
of you
ground for
has
fuck
the
shit's
dagger?
sake.
Use the
It's
dagger
either-
on the Titan. Cut the Titan's Titan out.
Okay, well, I literally wrote on a tree the Titan is a dickhead, and all that happened is I got a cute little figure of the Titan having a dick for a head.
No,
So
that
I'm
was the
pretty
paintbrush,
sure the
though. That wasn't the dagger.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure these items are very powerful, but not Titan level powerful.
I don't know. That seemed pretty Titan. We killed all of
Okay,
our side
okay.
of Earth.
Okay, let me put it to you this way. Which is more powerful? Something powered by a power plant or a power plant?
Do we know that the paintbrush is directly powered by the Titan?
I don't see how it could be anything else.
Mm.
Considering it didn't cost me stamina to use, it's probably powered directly by the Titan.
Could be equally as powerful. We have no clue how Titans work.
I
Either way,
seriously
let's
doubt that.
stab the Titan with the dagger.
May I continue?
Man, yes.
So, Helicus comes through. He's moving like, he basically walks through, and you see behind him multiple other figures. You see an older man with a halberd on his back. You see a dude in an orange hoodie and mask, with a spiral pattern on it. You see a fucker with like uh, uh, Viking helmet on. You see like a few other people behind him, and he's walking through, and he says, "To oh, it's you three. Okay, then what the hell? What is going on here?
We're fighting the Titan.
What?
We have found its location. We have brought all the different kings and their allies here to fight the Titan.
Um, t- you think this is a great idea?" And before he even finishes his statement, you hear a lovely little slow clap as Seraph walks out. How you doing, business boy? What's going on? So, let me guess. What happened to the tree dude?
What should we do? No, I'm kidding. I do not say that. Who's asking this?
Seraph.
What does he
Well,
mean,
Seraph.
the tree dude?
Wait, what do you mean, Tree Dude? Seraph wasn't here with Tree Dude.
Oh, wait. Did you think... I didn't think you could actually beat the mayor. I was watching from afar.
Oh.
Okay, Dell. Even if he was watching from afar, time has been reversed 30
Wait,
minutes.
what do
I
you
don't
mean
know
he's
how
been
you
watching?
keep forgetting that.
No, bullshit. What do you mean he's been watching from afar? He's in
He
prison.
can't see through time.
He's been in prison. He only got out like an hour ago.
The amount of stamina that would require is absolutely astronomical.
First off,
Also,
the
it
thing
said
that
I am the only one who remembers.
no, the thing that you remember reversing because you went back to 31 and then you went forward again 31.
When did we go forward 31?
We never went
Wait a
forward.
second, hold up. Yes, you did. You had to have gone forward.
No, we didn't.
When everyone
We never
died
went
with
We
the
never went
when
forward.
everyone died with
You
the
watched the last 40 minutes of stream.
when everyone died with the fucking city being flipped and turned on itself. You didn't reverse that, remember?
No, you said that took 5 minutes though. And then we reversed 30.
Okay, no, I reversed time on the dirt 30 minutes. I then reversed time itself 31 minutes.
Yeah. So that would mean that we're still back in time 30.
The dirt has just changed location to where it was 30 minutes ago.
And then you reversed that because everyone was basically dead.
Yes, I
Yeah, but
reversed actual
that didn't
time
take 30
itself,
minutes.
and I was the only one who could remember.
Yeah, that didn't take 30 minutes
The
to
way I was doing
go
it was
by.
the only thing that you made so that no one else could know is that everyone died. I was keeping it so that all the Theseus nonsense still happened.
Yeah, we were
because
playing
there
it
was
like
too much
that.
timey wimey going on, and I was just like, okay,
Yeah,
you killing everyone
we were
didn't
playing
happen.
it like that, but I'm pretty sure that Theseus is still
Yeah,
it's still just Archimedes' body on the ground, and that's when we went back to. And also, even if that, there's zero possible chance that Seraph's here right now.
Seraph is here because of the door.
Yeah, I know, but then how was he watching?
Inscriptions, distance, watch from
What
somewhere
inscription?
else.
What inscription does he have?
Do you want to ask him?
How are you watching?
Do
This
you
is
think
uncanonical, and God is gonna make something up right now. Not Deus, God.
I am literally so fucking done right now. This whole fiasco has just got me emotionally drained.
Okay, you
The
know what?
entire
Let me
fucking
finish sentences. I can
brain
explain
hoop.
this.
This whole brain, no, it's not even like just like like I can't even.
You know what? It doesn't even matter. Who's coming through the door next?
This is Seraph. He's gonna. I'm gonna actually explain it just because he's gonna give a villain monologue, so it makes sense. Hi, why do you think I have certain members of my crew? Their purposes
Why
are
is he giving a
reconnaissance.
villain monologue? What villainy is happening here?
Just so that everyone else stops fucking tripping on why does he know things. Because the whole point of Sarah sending y'all to go after the fucking mayor was under the princess pretense that they're probably gonna get fucked up. We're gonna sit here in this prison cell and wait. And watch what happens
Why
for
did
this
Sarah
loot.
send us to the mayor?
That was the purpose of this.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
That still doesn't explain
Okay, well,
how
we're
he
still fighting the Titans.
remembers. Oh, okay, just continue.
Explain. Okay, one of you ask a question at a time. I'll explain.
Okay. How does he remember the Woodman if time itself was reverted 31 minutes and I'm the only one that's supposed to remember?
Okay, so first
Dell
off,
is here. I got this. Dell is playing it as if the only thing that you remember that no one else does is the world collapsing in on itself, and that everything else still happens and we remember because of our souls.
yeah.
Man,
But the
I
only
really
thing that Dell is playing that no one remembers but you is the world collapsing in on itself.
Man, I wouldn't have even fucking bothered with that bit because it's absolutely useless and just made everything harder and scarier to write if I knew that that's how you were going to play it. Because what I had meant when I was writing that is that reverse time 31 minutes and no one remembers except me. What I meant was no one remembers the last 31 minutes. Because that makes sense to me.
I mean, that makes sense to me, but this is how Dell's interpreting it, and then Dell's God, so.
I fucking guess continue, and I'll just shut up because
I'm not trying to be an asshole here. It's literally just that's how I interpret it in the moment because a lot of shit was happening and I just kind of interpreted it like that. And over the course of this week, this is what I was building
There's
for.
nothing to do now. I want to kill this Titan and call this done.
I'm so sorry.
That whole paintbrush incident has honestly ruined this for me. I'm very glad that it's ending. It was a fun campaign. It had a lot of good ideas with it. That moment really sucked a lot of dick, and the implications that the time put onto it really made it confusing and emotionally draining.
I'm sorry.
So I'm actually very glad that we're moving on to the next campaign. I feel like this one had met its end.
Sorry.
No, I think this campaign's fine. I like this campaign a lot. I mean,
I'm not saying I don't like the campaign and I didn't have fun. I'm just saying that I feel like since the last fiasco, I'm glad that it's ending because I don't know how I could continue to enjoy the campaign after that whole fiasco and its implications.
You're basically terrified by the idea of if you fuck this up and Theseus comes back next round.
I'm terrified of that. I'm terrified of the implications of people remembering what happened. I'm terrified of the implications that there's something that I'm missing that is going to go wrong because of that. Because the implication that people can remember implies that there's something I missed while writing with the paintbrush. And now the paintbrush is in the mayor's hand. There is nothing I can do. I am out of options. Everything I did to try and fix it has. We don't know what the dagger does. For all we know, it tears a hole open in space and time and kills everyone.
Here's the plan: cut out everything.
That's
So
not bad.
Continue.
Okay, no. Seraph looks over to you and says, "Okay, you see Puff Boy over there,
Which one's Puff Boy?
Mr. Colorful Gas Guy?
Neurotoxin?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's his inscription. It's the reason why we keep him around. He's not
I
combat
thought it was because
useful.
of the neurotoxin.
It's technically that, but like he's not combat useful.
I think neurotoxin's useful if you didn't throw him and break his neck.
True, but he's more useful as recon.
Okay.
Also, damn, I really want to do some bullshit because I've already planned certain things, but now I'm hearing that I may need to backstep something.
Just go ahead. This campaign's ending anyway.
Dump it.
Okay.
Go
so
on.
obviously
Make Seraph evil. I dare you.
What?
Go on. Make Seraph evil. I dare you. No.
Make him evil? What the fuck do you mean make
He
him?
started that way.
Make him
He
more evil. Make him turn
defaulted
on us.
evil.
I dare you. No.
What do you want from him? Do you want him to start fucking petting a cat and like what do you fucking want from him?
Make him mustache twirling evil. Make him like burn 8 orphanages with us inside.
Of each one, it's an orphanage inside an orphanage inside an orphanage, like the Russian
like
doll.
a Russian nesting doll of orphanages.
I think that like there's a time where I feel like I should traumatize y'all more, and this is making me get closer and closer to that time. Anyways, time to cash in on that. So, last door, right? Actually, no.
Wait, Seraph was giving a monologue.
Yeah, Seraph was basically going through explaining that Puff Boy is recon and he's useful.
Wait, so he said that. Was this his plan or not? Is he going to fight the Titan?
No, he's going through that, but he's like, where's Wood? How's Wood Boy? Pretty much just letting you know, hey, I was able to watch that. That was a fantastic fuck up. Is basically what he's saying.
Yeah.
He's like,
yeah, I get it, man. Shush. My stomach feel bad. I don't want to get into this mindset right before the big Titan guy. I don't want to get embarrassed, man. Just go.
Okay then. Those glowing, piercing eyes still stabbing into your. It's just like.
Jared throws up. No.
Anyways, Seraph then motions over to Tim and Brutus and goes, "Okay, you opened up a bunch of other doors. What exactly is your plan going on here?"
Well, the mayor is down there deciding to be the vanguard and fighting it. Where down there is specifically is in the oil pit of the prison is where Deus lives, basically. It's how that the city has its infinite oil supply. Deus is what provides that.
The bitch was so fucking close this entire time?
It was basically right up our ass from the word get-go.
It's been next to me for years, bitch.
Yep.
It's been next to you for years. It was right up my butt when I came down there. It's just been giggling at us while we wander around like dumbasses and it hides in plain sight. Probably why the prophet is in the prison, honestly.
Oh, shit. This entire time, I like to imagine that Deus is still chuckling his fucking head off, just like knocking the hell out of y'all.
I mean,
He's
honestly,
especially laughing at me right now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Deus can't forget time at all. So even if I wanted him to,
It's his own
he
brush.
couldn't. He remember, yeah. So he
It's his own
definitely
brush.
remembers me basically karate flopping the city. And Deus was over here like, shit. Am I actually gonna die to human stupidity? Of all things.
You know what? Deus
But
is actually
no.
gonna chip in with some lovely little words. He's gonna say,
Oh.
huh, so everyone's here together. So let's say that y'all, what? Work together and beat me. Okay. What then? Do you still think that all of you are gonna live with each other and not kill one another?
Probably not, but
No.
we don't
We'll
like to kill.
probably kill each other, but we'll at least know that you're dead, and
Yeah.
that in itself is something that none of us will regret, even if we die here today.
Eh, how lovely. As you see Zeke comes through the last door, walking
And the
out.
sister?
What was that?
And the sister?
Local, why are you like this?
What?
Why are you literally like this? Like the
What?
sister, literally, I dropped her from like 50 feet. She broke her ankles. Do you think she's gonna be helpful against a goddamn titan in an oil pit? Do you know the freezing temperature of oil?
It's
Okay,
satisfied
First
that
off,
the sister told about it and we're not about to get jumped.
Now, let me finish my sentence. Okay.
Okay.
I want to say that you had wrote different doors for all these different characters, right?
Yes.
Zeke and the sister both enter. Zeke walks out, crossbow drawn, scythe on her back. Her sister's door opens and her body flops out onto the ground.
Damn you.
A particular little sword stabbed through her chest. As you see walk out from behind her, the mayor, not mayor, major, whatever fuck, sergeant, Glory.
We didn't write a door for him. No.
And you didn't realize in Helicus group, that same other dude, Gold. You opened doors and then had people walk through as groups.
Okay. Well, first, I never even wanted the sister to come here. All right, I want that on the record before the court.
All right then.
I thought we would just be fine with Crossbow Girl. So this ain't on me. That the fact that the bamboo bastard is here. Okay. So his wooden statues and all his stab. Wait, how does he? Wait, does he have the saber?
No, he has the other one. Because you took,
Fucking.
didn't you take the scimitar with you?
Yeah, no, I took the cane sword.
Oh, then yeah, then the scimitar is what stabbed into the sister.
God damn it! Why did she face the fucking Godfather and not tell her sister?
To which Deus then says, "Young Zeke, my lovely girl. She was a heretic, but do not worry. They have opened their own doors to their fate."
Yeah,
Yeah.
your godfather just murdered your sister in cold blood because he's a baboon bitch that's worked for that asshole for like centuries, and he's literally only raised you to be a tool to a titan.
And you say that?
I say that.
Zeke?
Did you check? Wait. Before you shoot that
I
guy,
wish everyone to remember that I also have my guard martial art up basically at all times in passive.
yeah.
Got you.
I would like you to know. Have you seen this guy's diary?
Have you? Have you seen the diary?
That
It
he
was a
probably murdered your
fascinating
sister
read.
over?
Why would I have seen my grandfather's diary?
Because in it, because you know as well as I that we're in a time loop, that he has been writing about how he is strictly using you for his gain. Why do you think your sister's been murdered?
Why do you think he taught you how
By
to make
him.
every single one of your inscriptions about killing people?
He
Because
made me
he is
strong to
using you.
fight. My grandfather has made me stronger to fight for what is right. And my sister is dead because she is a heretic.
Heretic how? Elaborate.
You're,
She changed her ways against God.
Against God.
God's a
Listen,
little bitch. Let me tell you what. God dragged my grandma out of the ground and made her into one of those clap clap monkeys. Okay? What benevolent God would cruelly do that in front of someone who had done nothing wrong to them or to
is
any of
Seraph
their followers?
is Seraph right next to us?
Yes.
Okay, you know what? Screw that. Jump him. No.
So, Helicus is looking back, and here's another nasty fuck up here. Um, I think he may have forgot some things.
Is
Helicus has
Helicus
already
giving?
been known to, how to say this. He was willing to play the death game here.
Mhm.
But I need everyone to remember the Titan is the problem. The Titan is what decided that we should play this game. Instead of living our lives or being our own people or deciding to do this ourselves, the Titan has decided that it wants us to just fucking murder each other for its own entertainment.
To which Charger
I want
speaks over
everyone.
you and says, "Hey, small boy, we don't fucking care. No one will."
Then you've just damned every single soul here to be the plaything of that creature that has laughed at you, that has mocked you, that has waited for you to get here just so it can kill you and throw you right back in the game. Because I think I need all of you to remember what stops it from keeping the game going. It says it'll end the game when one remains or when none does. But how do we know it's not lying? How do we know it's not going to just reset us right back in time and make us forget everything again?
And
Who
what?
knows how long this day has run? Has it been only 20 times? Or has it been 100 years made up in the same day? How long could we possibly know a day when it can control what we remember and what we don't? Do you honestly want to limit yourself to just being the plaything of that little asshole down there? Or do you want to kill it and then we can sort this all out after?
And
And
what?
also, nothing's stopping you from killing the mayor once this is done. We just want this
Honestly,
done first.
he's an
Also, if
asshole.
you kill the mayor after this is done, it's a guarantee he won't come back.
No one here likes him.
No one
He's a
here
dick.
likes him. He sucks.
He does suck. And I
Yeah.
know you think you're doing the right thing, but if you thought about it, you'd really realize that your god's a dick. Okay?
Are you
If you
addressing Zeke right
objectively
now?
think about it, I'm
No.
rejecting Zeke right now.
Okay,
Oh,
because
okay.
the person who shouted over you was Charger.
Yeah, that was Charger.
Yes.
Yes.
That whole thing was to like the group, and then I turned to Zeke and I go, "Your
Yeah.
god is an asshole. He's not benevolent, nor is he kind. If he was benevolent and kind, why do we live in a city made of shit, where every building is a cinder block house, where literally the people who go against your god run it? If he was
You
so
realize
powerful, if he was so benevolent, why wouldn't he show the reason why we should follow him instead of playing this pathetic game, instead of
MP,
murdering your loved ones?
MP, you're not helping. MP, they don't like the city. MP.
Exactly. They don't like the city. So why hasn't your god actually changed anything instead of playing this stupid game on everyone? If they're so powerful, why did they do nothing? Why did they sit in a pit of oil and continue to feed off of the damage and damnation we caused one another? Because it
How do
found it
you
funny.
how do you get one shot by Seraph's army if he's that good? No.
Damn, local, get out of here.
Do you actually
What
say
I'm
that,
trying to
local?
say to you,
How do you get off screened?
Does Jared actually say that?
No.
All right, continue, Monkey.
at the end of the day, the Titan is the ultimate villain. There are 3 moderators among us, and they are manipulators only below the Titan himself in the
Go back through
level of lies they have told you. Your
Go back through that.
godfather have lied to you from the moment you were born and before then. He chose your family simply so he can make little soldiers for a god that he could trick you into being the weapon of.
Go back through that door and read your father's your what's it,
There's no
grandfather
time.
and read your grandfather's diary in his armory
If
that he
your
has.
faith is so strong, one
your
little
faith is
book
so
shouldn't
strong,
shake it, now should it?
and a book shouldn't shake it.
True, but when God presents you a fight, you fight.
Is anyone? We brought you here, not God.
How?
I got that
Through a
fucking paintbrush
paintbrush.
because I murdered his fucking avatar.
His
How
avatar.
strong is your
His
god when a
avatar
goddamn immortal can strike his avatar down in a single blow?
is Avatar canon now?
I'm gonna slap
I
Jared.
mean, what else would you call it? Literally, local. Why do you keep fucking doing this? I'm gonna
What do
fight
want
you.
from me?
I mean, I'm trying to have a good monologue here to like rally the troops, and you just keep
go-
coming in over here like, "Hey, have you ever been slapped in the dick so hard you got deleted from the campaign?"
I'm muting
Fucking-
myself.
Okay.
He is comedic relief. Hopefully.
I'm the comedic relief that tears minds asunder.
God damn it. Anyway, if your belief is so strong, read that book and then come back in sure that you want to do this. If your God's so good, I think it can alleviate you the time to read a few pages. I'll also have you remember your God left you bleeding and dying on the ground in favor of this man right here. I say, pointing to Seraph. This man who does not believe in your God, who actually offered the idea to murder your God so that we could all get out of this situation, is the one who presided over you. I'll have you remember. And your God did nothing.
If your belief isn't shaken, read his diary and see why your grandfather stops you. Question why your grandfather stops you.
Read the diary your sister read, and after reading it, your grandfather labeled her a heretic because it was so profound, the things she found, that it destroyed her belief to the core.
What diary that your grandfather wrote, by reading it, turns your sister into a heretic?
The same man who should be as devout as you, what truths does it hold that you were never meant to know?
Turn around, grab the book, and see why your grandfather stops you.
I mean, it's not like we can shut the door. It's right there waiting for you as soon as you're done.
It's in the armory. Del, do I remember where this is?
Yeah, you remember where it is.
Okay, I tell her where it is.
We'll wait. We can wait very patiently. We have hours and hours before the day ends.
Wait, I look back. Is the Deus there fighting already?
The mayor
Or just
is
waiting?
down there with his like shotgun and axe, but is at the same time kind of like waiting on the other side, able to hear most of this conversation.
He's just shooting. He's just shooting the oil. Zoom!
I really hope he's not, because that's a fucking
he is
diesel
not.
fire goddamn shotgun.
No.
He is not.
I think he's an idiot, but I don't
Yeah.
think he's that dumb.
So I tell Zeus. Nope, not Zeus. Zeke.
Zeus, she's
Yes, I
fucking
told
around
you.
on everyone.
I tell Zeke to go over, read the book, and see why her grandfather is going to stop her. If your faith so devout, if it unwavers, check the book.
All right. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something right now because my computer's breaking.
Dell's nerfing the stats.
No, this is what I was trying to find a picture of you.
Picture of me. No. You. Yeah, okay. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. And I am doing a dialogue. A dialogue. I'm giving advantage to Monkey Pirate's roll. I am using the help action.
Let's get back to this shit. Anyways, we have a few more doors to open throughout all of this.
But does she go back in to read the book?
Go back in to read the book.
Right now, she looks like she's about to fight you.
Fuck. Okay, who's next?
An elderly woman exits from
Screw it.
one side, and she says, "Okay, so what the fuck?"
We gotta kill a Titan.
We gotta kill a Titan. You win?
Miss Ethel turns around to see Tim and says, "Oh, Thierry, how? What? Huh? Right? What's happened?"
I've been through a fucking lot, and now the Titan needs to die. That, I say pointing over the door, leads to an actual living, breathing Titan. It's been living in the oil well down beneath the prison this entire time. It's the
Deus,
reason the
correct?
city has its infinite oil.
Deus.
Yes, Dea. Wait, how do you know its name?
I was here at the founding of this city.
The lore drop? What is it? No.
Fuck! Wait. Is she the prophet? How old
It's
is this
long.
city, Dell? How old is this fucking
How
city?
old? Well, cities can't be that old, or else we get tightened. How
This
old
is
is
a
this city?
massive circle made of cement. That would have taken for fucking ever to build.
How old is
Decades
it?
and
Well,
decades.
inscription
At
users. Inscription users age
Hold
slower.
up, I gotta take a phone call real quickly. I will be back very shortly.
You can't leave us
You
at this
can't do
fucking
this.
cliffhanger, Dell!
Sorry, man, it's a parent.
Damn it!
You don't like your parent. No.
Oh god.
It's your mic's on. Your mic is on. Oh no. Monkey Pirate.
I don't know
Monkey
what to
Pirate,
do.
we have to talk over Dell. Or else.
Wobbity woo! Look at this. There's a bitch in you.
Well, we should actually probably plan about what's about to happen. Okay, what is happening right now?
Well,
Inscription
Dell's
users age
busy.
slower.
I'm gonna jump the shit out of Glory. I'm gonna jump the absolute shit out of him.
No.
I'm gonna
Oh,
stab the bitch out of him. Astral's gonna res the sister, and then the sister can vouch for us to try and get Zeke to calm her tots, and then we can murder
That's
Wealth.
the plan. We jump the old man.
We jump the old baboon man that we've already beaten before.
Okay. Also, didn't he say that the gold one is here?
Yes, the gold motherfucker is with Pompadour's people. We
Okay, we gotta
jump
All
his
right.
ass too.
And
We gotta boss rush this.
okay, I'm back now.
Okay,
Anyway,
Okay.
you did not have your mic muted.
it was muted on stream, but I wasn't worried about
Oh,
that.
Oh, okay.
okay. Then we did all of that for nothing.
No. They could hear you. They just couldn't hear me.
Well, yeah, but we were trying to go over you.
Yeah, so that way they couldn't hear your private business.
No, I know how to keep my private business good. And if y'all ever decided to expose me,
We literally tried to talk over you to hide your private business.
I know
Yeah,
that's
we
the
didn't
point
hear
here
you either
of
because
making
I
the
was
joke here.
talking.
Yeah, that's the point of making the joke here. Otherwise, if it's actually serious, I wouldn't warn you. Anyways,
Okay, so what is this cliffhanger you just hung us on?
I kind of
Why are you
forgot. It's
hanging us?
been it's kind of forgot. It's okay. Anyways, remember how I make so
Okay,
much
next
more?
one.
City.
It's multiple centuries old. Although it took forever
Fucking
for us to
fucking.
actually.
How what how slowly do inscription users
This
age?
is gonna be a 2-part episode just because of the amount of bullshit we're gonna find out having summoned all the name characters here that we didn't find out
So
before.
this is the last
It's literally
chance
the
for Dell
lore
to dump
dump
lore.
episode before
This is
the
the last
major fight.
this is the last chance for Dell to dump the lore.
It is. He's using it to his best ability, so continue.
I can't
I
wait for
doubt we're
Granny
gonna get to the Titan fight until the very end, and then I'll
No,
have to go.
today's gonna be the boss rush for the moderators. We're fighting the Titan tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because Dell has to bring back the boss rush for some reason.
Yeah. And you know what's even more fun? She
What?
goes on to say the city is multiple centuries old.
You suck. No.
I
Not
was
you,
here
but you.
when Deus was put down there. I was a girl. Really, I was a girl for the first time. But yeah. Oh, how you doing, Florence? It's been a while. As she mentions over to the old man in Helicus group.
God damn you.
Everyone the mayor trusted was a moderator, and I honestly, Tim laughs a bitter laugh at that.
Wait, is Granny Tyson a moderator?
She's been here for centuries. I have no idea how she could be
Wait,
anything else. But
is
the
Florence
secret fourth
the moderator?
moderator.
Is Florence the moderator?
You want to ask?
She's either the.
No,
I don't
I
ask
meant like
that.
no, Florence is the cap, right? Or the bowler hat guy? Or is Florence the teacher?
Florence is the dude with the halberd.
Yeah, okay.
Old man
Yeah, so
halberd.
he's not a moderator because there's only 3 moderators because Dell confirmed it, or else Dell's lying.
I mean,
Dell, are
anything
you
is
lying?
possible.
Not today.
Okay.
Del, do you have a mane around your neck?
Did we ever figure out who the priest was?
No.
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 That motherfucker lives on in infamy.
We're getting jumped.
No, he's probably in the oil pit, honestly.
Can't wait
Just
for
like
everyone to get
he's
jumped.
swimming through the oil, just holding his breath, like occasionally dipping above the surface in the darkness,
No,
looking at the mirror, and then dipping down
like
below again.
he just has 5 straws that are taped to each other that he's just breathing out of.
Honestly, probably, so he can be as close as possible to his god.
Okay, Del, what's happening here?
So
You left off at hello, Florence.
Yeah, she pretty much mentions over to Florence, and Florence, like, he motions to her and says, "So, is that? Oh, it is you. Um, why are you? Oh yeah, you're not as young as you used to be. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Ouch.
As you can tell that the way that Florence looked at her was like he was looking at an old lover. Yet he does not recognize the woman that she's standing in front of right now.
Why is Granny Tyson here?
Yeah.
Why is she plot relevant?
I don't make
I tried to make
characters.
her plot relevant in so many ways, and all of them were wrong.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah. Don't try to make people change plot because I only make them if they have a plot relevance. Please keep that in mind.
I know, and I kept trying. I was like, "Oh, she's one of the prophets, and her dog is the Titan in disguise." I even said the Titan hiding in
Wait,
plain sight.
does she have her teacup dog with her?
Judas is actually like just left out of this right
Okay.
now. She is wielding a staff in her hand right now, and she seems to be okay. She actually will be mentioning over to. Did you? Yeah, you did open a door to Ariel, if I'm correct. She will look over to Ariel and say, "Okay, so my student is here as well. Lovely, lovely.
Oh, she's the Gwent master.
No, not the Gwitmaster
She has 200.
General.
She has 288 gwits instead of the casual 144.
Oh, God.
Still with your egregious weapon, of course. Um, yeah. Do you have any questions for? Nah, I fuck it. I'm just gonna give out her title because I think it's fun. Miss Ethel, the Ever Mother.
The
What does
Ever
that even
Mother?
mean? What does that even mean?
Fuck is that? How many babies did she have?
Is
I
she
don't ask
all of our
that.
mothers?
Honestly, that'd be
What does
sad.
that even mean?
Ask her.
Wait, so
Did you know
what does
my
that mean?
grandma?
Okay. By the way that I'm gonna say that y'all find out Ever Mother is that Ariel responds to her name being called and says, "Yes, Ever, yes, Ever, yeah,
Yes, ever mother.
yes." Tongue
Yes.
twisting myself on my own name is fucking foul. God damn it. Ugh.
Yes, ever mother.
Yeah.
What is ever mother? I ask. I just straight up ask. What is ever mother?
When I was a girl, this city was brand new. I've been around for a while. I've had a few different kids. And I keep living.
Is that your choice?
Yes. Who chooses to die? And she ends
Different.
up like
I
smirking at
look,
you
I
and
look,
like,
I look, I look over at Tim and Astral when we've committed suicide like 7 times.
Time we came through this shit, I literally dropped from the heavens and killed myself.
do you actually just say
No.
that to her?
No,
No, I
no, we just
don't,
we
but
just share a look.
I do have a small sweat after she says that. Seraph probably noticed and goes, "This motherfucker."
Yeah, I just look at Astral and Tim.
Seraph actually like you. I'm not sure if anyone would be paying attention to Seraph, but Seraph, when she says who chooses to die, does a small like head nod of like, yeah, yeah. I don't see why anyone would do that either.
We're smart guys, we swear.
I swear to God, I have a brain between my ears.
The biggest fumble in this campaign is that y'all off yourselves so many times instead of looking around the world.
That was the
That's
biggest fumble.
probably yeah.
Like legitimately, just like wasted time, wasted time. Anyways, do you want to ask any of the other colorful characters we have around us, be it from Seraph's group? Pretty much, this is the wrap up all the information you can know now and learn what you can.
Ariel, will you help us defeat a Titan?
If Mr. Sale down there is already at it, I probably should get it with him as well.
Okay, please don't catch us in the collateral if possible.
This is going to be interesting and much harder to do. Do you know where the Titan is?
Do we know where the
Down
Titan
in
is?
the oil pit.
Down in the oil pit. Wait, Evermother should know. Evermother, where's the Titan?
Below the oil.
That
What
makes sense to
Evermother
me.
said.
Trapped down there.
Oh wait, we literally have Neurosyphilis guy. Neurosyphilis, can you see the Titan?
Oh, sorry. We're not calling him that.
Neurotoxin.
There you go. You are not about to call the
Neuro
man neurosyphilis. Fucking hell.
Neurosisyphus.
Neurosyphicis. Okay, neurotoxin. Where's the Titan? Can you see him? Is that how your power works?
Oh, so you know what? I'm just gonna hit you with the biggest lore dump because Astral. I'm assuming
Oh
that
God.
no. Brutus asked, right? Is Brutus asking Miss Ethel, like, did he name the town after himself? Yes. Miss Ethel responds with no. Well, he didn't name it after himself. His family named it after himself. Well, themselves.
The town's name is Diesel, right?
D. Sayal. Remove the DE, and it's just their last name, which is Sayal.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, which means Sujo's name is Sujo Sayal. No one ever asked what his last name was, and no one's ever asked what the mayor's last name was. Didn't think it was needed to force that information out if it's not necessary.
Okay, let's see. Who's left?
Um,
What's the update on Zeke's situation?
Zeke is probably still willing to fight y'all. Gonna be honest with you. Um, she's
I don't
a
think we can
frantic
convince
person.
her to go back
Read
in
the
and
book.
grab that fucking book.
Read the book.
Yeah, no, she's a crazy fanatic kid. Fuck no.
Read the book. Okay, I'll be right back.
Got you.
Ask the questions.
Also, Miss Ethel is going to continue on her lore drop because why the fuck not, right? She goes on to continue and say, where's. Okay, so who opened the doors?
I opened the doors using an artifact the Titan dropped when I killed its avatar, so that we could all get here to fight the Titan.
So the brush.
Yes.
Okay then. Um. That's actually incredibly bad. That's actually really bad.
Oh. Tim, sweating bullets. Internal monologue. Oh boy, how did I fight today?
The Titan can say yes or no to what you write on there. If it let us open doors. As she then looks over to Zeke and realizes it wants us to all kill each other. It literally brought us all together to kill each other.
It wants to finish the game. But we, at least most of us, I say poignantly looking at Zeke, are not stupid enough to just literally murder each other for its amusement. When it's literally right there, within murdering distance.
Yeah. Now, between all these different groups, you know that there's a lot going on, right? We have Ariel who's stepping into the door
Yeah.
to the pit. We have Miss Ethel. We have Florence knowing Miss Ethel. But at the same time, is there anyone else you want to talk to, or do you want to just go down the rows of who's left?
Who? Hold on. Astro wants to try something.
Okay, once again. Yes, guy. What if I show Zeke my stone armor, the one Titan put in your skin? I mean, yeah, that can work. Do you just walk up, and pull open your shirt, and just go? "Eek." You know, what's happening? Think about it real quick. Okay. What do you have, Monkey Pirate? We're gonna, yeah.
Well, I guess if they're still thinking about it, then we can go down the list a little farther.
All right. You want to start with Sarah's group or with
You know what?
Helicus
Let's
group.
start with Pompadour's group, and I can just go. So, I ain't never met any of you. Who are you?
So we have Pompadour himself, right? Mr. Helicus quit.
Mm-hmm.
We have a man dressed, well, blue eyes, blonde hair with streaks of white through it, braided beard, and a Nordic helm. He seems to have what seems like a bag on his hip that's filled with some sort of heavy metal objects that's rustling. We then have another guy who's wearing an orange hoodie with a spiral on it, has a mohawk, white pants, and a ski mask on with boots. From there, we also have where the fuck is the other stat blocks? Because I have I have their fits written down. Sorry. And from
Okay.
there, we also have a man dressed in a white enough suit, and his name is Florence. He's the one with the steel glaive,
Okay.
which I've been using halberd as the word because it's whatever halberd glaive. You know what I mean?
So it's a glaive.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. So I point at glaive guy and I go, "So you're Florence, huh? You're the guy that the mayor trusts.
Yes.
Can you yell down that door real quick and tell him that a time loop's been happening?"
I can.
Appreciate you.
Now, I do have a question for you as well.
All right.
What do you want at the end of this?
I really want that Titan to be dead. Anything else after that is take it or leave it. I mean, I prefer if a good number of solid people lived, but at the end of the day, that Titan's gotta die.
I can work with that. As he takes off that same, how do I say this? Glaive, and starts walking towards the portal.
Sweet. And that's all of Pompadour's crew?
Yeah, if you want to have any words for each of them or ask what they can do or anything like that, that's the time to ask now.
Do they have the moderator with them?
Yeah.
I point at him and go, "You a bitch." And then I move on to Seraph's group.
Okay then. You kid,
Yeah.
let me talk.
No, actually, I look at him and I go, "So, how does it feel to have betrayed your entire species in favor of something that finds you no more valuable than a simple clay doll?"
Species? Do you take me for a man?
Well, now I take you for a fuckwad, but either way.
If you're asking how old is Zeke, Zeke is 21.
She's older than I am. I assume that little bastard was like 15, 16. Running around like a little crackhead.
Yeah.
They shoot crossbows at motherfuckers for no good reason. Gotta have some sense,
No, she's a fucking insane
right?
zealot.
God damn. I really thought she was an insane zealot child, not an insane zealot just like lady.
Yeah, no, she's a very insane young adult crazy person.
God damn. Shame. Just anyway, so Seraph's crew, we got the normal people. So we got Seraph himself, that crazy McMahon. We got a long tongue McGuy who can like turn back time a little bit. Why weren't you here 5 seconds ago earlier? Never mind. We have Mr. I exude poison out of my skin and can see great distances.
Do you want to ask him about
We
how that
have
works, or you want to just
big.
like let it be?
You know what? I ask him how his recon ability works, if he'd be so inclined to tell me.
He wipes his fucking like nose with his arm as like a way like shielding his fucking nose and probably like, well, you see, um,
I have returned.
I have something that is created by my great friend. As he motions over to Seraph, Seraph just turns to him with the most fake like thumbs up possible, and then turns back around.
Wait, what
I
just
look at
happened?
this man with pity. Oh, I'm going down the list and I'm asking people. We went down Pompadour's crew. He has like the guy with the Viking helm with a bag full of like chinking metal shit that's whirling. He has the Glaive McDude who I just asked to go tell the mayor that we're in a time loop and it's all the Titans' fault.
Mhm. Oh, can I
Uh,
ask? Can I ask to mark everyone who's willing's weapons so I can heal them?
You have
look,
most like Seraph's group just straight up looks to you and says, "Fuck no." Helicus looks over and goes, "Probably not. Gonna be honest with you. I
What?
don't see why I should actually work with you instead of just trying to kill you all."
Because we're not kings, and also it'll heal you.
True.
What? Don't you want to get healed if you guys go down? I can literally pull them and I can heal them. That's the only things I can do.
Why should I risk my life
I mean,
fighting a
literally,
Titan when I can risk my life fighting you?
that's really stupid, honestly. How
Yeah.
did you how did you become a mogul with a mind like that? It's like
Yeah,
you literally
aren't
went
you ambitious?
here.
Aren't you always going for the bigger guy?
You're all about progress and fucking conquest, but then when you look an actual threat in the eye, you just kind of
Think
mope
the
about
mighty
it, don't you?
Helicist. The mighty Helicist. He who took down a Titan.
I don't care
Like
about
literally the
pride.
glory in that would be neat. And I know I say pointing at Bamboon Man, you are all about glory. And the glory of literally killing a god, we would go down in the apocalyptic history books.
Yeah. And also,
Glory
there'd be
means
history books.
nothing without honor for thine king.
You don't have a king, you have a fuckhole who lives in a hole.
He's
Wait,
only
who?
there for
Who are
now.
we talking about?
He's
I'm talking to
talking
Baboon
to
Man about his king who lives in the oil pit.
Oh.
yeah.
His king is quite literally a speed toad that lives in oil. And I don't see how he
A,
can't see a problem with
a
that.
speed toad? What happened when I was gone?
I'm just describing Deus as a little bitch, basically.
Yeah, this is him adding to it in character. Just like this is a little
Oh,
fuck
okay.
off. Yeah.
He's
Anyways.
literally a speedy toad that hangs out in a swamp made of oil. That is your king, and you are perfectly fine with that, and that's sad for you, considering you're literally nicknamed Glory.
Yes.
Anyway, enough of your baboon face. I don't give a shit about you. Anyway,
Currently, he's
moving
actually
on.
using the human face too, so everyone else is looking like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
They are gonna
This
be
guy is a
real
baboon.
surprised here in a second.
This guy is an actual baboon.
Literally
Learned to use
baboon transformation and everything.
learned to use inscriptions.
You know werewolves? He's a werebaboon.
Oh God.
Never thought I'd have to say that.
Yeah, this guy's a baboon.
Anyway, going down Seraph's line, I then land on Pink Flame and they're like, "Hey, nice to see you again." And I like,
Do you just
go.
skip over him
Sorry about
explaining
last
his
time.
ability? You just skip over Puff
No,
Girl?
I don't. I forgot we were in the middle of that because other shit happened and Local got here. So yes, back to his ability explaining.
It works by me burning a piece of paper, and once I do, smoke forms in the shape of a person, and it kind of just shows me everything that happens around them.
That is actually a pretty cool inscription.
Yeah, it is kind of sucky though, since it goes from the time you're born all the way to the moment that it's used. So it's a lot of extra information I don't like, but it's useful for my
And
friends.
Is
there's
this
no way to skip any of that.
neurosyphilis talking right now?
Yes.
It is Leroy. Stop calling him fucking nurse. Neurosyphilis, why?
I feel so bad for him.
It's so mean. Then why do you keep calling him neurosyphilis?
It's the only way I can remember him.
I'd rather fucking die than be known as neurosyphilis. Jesus.
Well, he was neurotoxin at first.
That's
Also,
better.
local, did you know Zeke is actually 21 years old?
Yeah, how old did you think she was?
I thought she was like 15.
No.
I thought she was a fanatical religious war child.
No.
No, she's a fanatical war young adult.
Yeah.
We wouldn't murder actual children in this campaign.
Not this time
Never,
around.
not even once.
Not this campaign.
Not this timeline.
Not this one. We don't speak of Hell's Gambit, and we don't speak of the few moments in CC.
Wait, what? When did CC murder children?
Linfea.
Which one was that? The vampire?
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
Also
Okay.
Diane. But we don't speak on those because those don't happen for this campaign's timeline. So they're technically not canon, so no one needs to speak on that.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
so
Okay,
he goes
so
through his ability.
we're
I
talking to
comp.
Leroy?
Yeah.
I was yes, that's good remembering, local. Anyway, we're done with Leroy now.
Narcissus. That's his full name.
Anyway, I go over to Pink Flame Lane and like, hey, nice to see you. Sorry about last time. Hopefully we can murder a Titan.
She looks at you with the most. Her expression purely just says, "Mm-hmm."
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Moving on. Who's next? There's actually we're gonna go to what was the old lady's name again?
Miss Ethel.
Evermother? Miss Ethel.
Evermother.
I go over to the Evermother and I go, Miss Ethel Evermother, do you remember the time rewinds at all, or is this new information to you?
I didn't for a while. But now I do remember
Okay.
calling you a little bitch in the park. Yes.
Okay. Good. Great. Wonderful. Glad that you remember that. That's great. That's great for me. Anyway,
I will say I'm sorry.
how have you lived this long, if you don't mind me asking?
I wrote an inscription.
I fucking high five her ass. Honestly, I high five her ass if she accepts the crisp high five.
She does not. Instead, moving her staff in front of your hand, so you just slap the metal.
Oh, I just imagine her doing the fucking pulling back the hand and doing her hair.
That the level of disrespect makes Tim wince
And
as he stands there for a moment and just lets the hand fall.
His
and
will to
goes,
live drops to 1.
her response
honestly,
is
it was back up
at
to
a
5
2.
for a little bit, but yeah, it's going back to 2.
her response after doing so is, "This is not the time to be courageous and have fun jokes. We have literal death on the other side of that door."
Oh yeah, I suppose.
Literally, this is the time
But
to have
there is
fun
also
and joke because there is literal death on the other side of that door.
there is also
and when we're
death
dead,
on
unless it
also death-
rewinds time, we are done.
There's also
So,
death on this side of the door. There's
I guess
a
I'll
baboon.
see you later.
There's a baboon there. I point to the guy who's definitely about to jump us this very moment.
There's
Mhm.
Mr. Teleport Away
There's
without
Mr.
another say, dickhead, over
There's
there.
there's
Pointing at
Mrs.
Gold.
There's Mrs. Acid Rain over there, and then there's Top Hat guy, which we don't even know what that guy does.
And that's when you point over to where he was, and he's gone.
Fucking bitches.
Well, he's somewhere over here. Helicist, where'd that guy go?
Honestly, no, wait. Hold on, I got this. Leroy. Burn some paper. Where'd that motherfucker go?
Do you know his name?
Honestly, I don't know if my character does know his name.
Helicist, do we know the guy you work for's name? Or not work for? Do you know the business guy's name? Helicist?
Yes. But he's my associate.
Can you tell it?
He's one of my
Good.
greatest friends.
Your greatest friend has manipulated you literally into a game of life or death over here.
We've talked to him before about the guys. We've talked to Helicist before about the moderators and told him that businessman was one of them.
Yeah, and he was questioning whether he could or could not fight his best friend. And
Yeah,
honestly, that's a toxic. That's a red flag, Helicus. You literally are refusing to accept the fact that your best friend is a manipulative asshole who is literally led
whoa,
your
whoa,
entire
whoa,
life. Don't you whoa me. He's how old were you when you
better
met
than
this
it's
man? How
it's
old
at
were you
least
when you met this
it's at
man? Shut
7
the fuck up.
20 days ago. It was at least better than this guy.
I
It
bitch
was-
slap locals character.
yeah, I deserve. Okay, Jared falls down. He Tim's
How fucking long have
fully
you known that son of a bitch?
He was a relatively young man when I was a boy.
Exactly. Young, manipulatable, and easily persuaded.
Why are you Matt patting this right now?
Fucking god damn it, local. You're going straight to the shadow realm. I swear to God.
Young, manipulatable.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Man has comedic relief locked on, and he cannot turn it off.
He can't. This is the
Listen,
most serious moment in the campaign, and we've just can't get through it.
Fine. I will mute my mic.
God damn it. You, I say pointing at Helicus and Zeke, have been manipulated from a young age to be docile fucking puppets. You are nothing more than the playthings of a fucking toad that lives in a goddamn lake of oil. And you're okay with that? That's the lot in life you are okay with.
And your other option is?
Kill the toad, work this out after.
So abandon everything I know and the greatest friends that I've ever had for a possibility of still death.
Helicist? It's either you die fighting the thing that has literally entrapped you, or you die fighting your fellow human.
Why are we dying? You don't have a chance not to die.
You literally do have a better chance of surviving against that thing than you do against all of us. You brought 5 people to a batshit crazy game of live or die, where you got Baboon Man, Crazy Zealot Lady, literally 300-year-old kick your ass grandma. I say that with all the most respect. Ariel, an actual war hero. The mayor, another actual war hero. Oh, an entire posse of criminals who have probably killed more people than literally one of them has probably killed more people than your entire group combined. And then us. What you were suggesting is all-out war against your fellow man. In which, if you do win, you then get to walk away knowing that you rule over a kingdom of lies that is propagated by a titan that lives under your city.
Has Helicist is Helicist worshipping the Titan?
Do you ask that?
I'm asking Dell, the person.
Ask it in character or figure it out by doing something.
Okay. Do you worship the Titan?
I don't find worship, but much like any other thing, you can find a deal or an arrangement. They've stated their terms.
Do you think that a thing that is trapped us in a time loop for upwards of a month has anything to be reasoned with? The god of trickery, the god of deceit, the god
You
of
have
lies.
nothing to barter with that creature.
Exactly.
It needs not money, it needs not food, it needs not water, it needs not shelter. All it needs is entertainment. You will be a jester king on a throne of lies.
I don't
Are you
expect to
okay with
rule.
that?
I do not care to rule. I want to live.
There's a better chance of living now.
All of us
as you
together
are.
versus the Titan. I'd say that's a better chance of living.
Yeah, use us as human shields. We have healers. You know, if you actually let me mark your weapons, which you guys would like totally let me do.
You know what? You know what? You know what? Oh, I go over to the door with the Titan and I go, Mayor Ariel, can you come up here real quick, just for 1 second?
Mm-hmm. Like, by the way, they're within earshot. They can hear this. They're just waiting on the other side.
Can you guys
just
explain how bad the Titan
1
is?
second.
And say that we should do this?
Are they up from the
Yeah,
down there?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else down there?
Do you stick your head in and look?
I do. I'd like to use a battle IQ to see if there's anyone else. Literally, they stood down there, like literally knee deep in the oil. If I get my head chopped off right now by Deus, because Deus actually recognized it. They were literally knee deep in oil over there.
No, I mean, no, I'm talking to Dell. That
Oh.
is a trap and a half. What do you mean? Do you stick your head in there and look?
I think this is one of those times where the DM is trying to psych you out by saying something a certain way to make you scared.
You sure?
I'm so fucking pissed off right now. I'm having a technical issue. Oh my goodness.
sorry.
I'm trying to roll this and it will not let me fucking roll. I'm going to have somebody fight. I want to fight everything. You know what? I'm sorry, stream. Y'all won't see what I'm rolling. I'm going to stream to Discord and y'all will see it there.
Okay.
We'll shout it out loud if it's good. If it's not, we'll hide it and fudge it.
No. No. Hey.
All right.
Still loading for me.
Okay.
There we go. I can see now.
We can
I
see.
can see. I can
So
fight.
This is gonna be plus 60, right, MP?
This is plus 45.
Oh, then let any of us else roll this.
Well, I'm just checking to see if there's anyone else down there. I'm not
Do
specifically
you have
looking
a
for
60 or a
Deus's
75?
location.
Anyways, I'm going to roll this because he's already doing it.
Yeah, I think Astral should do
this. This is an 18.
18. That's
okay,
still good.
So you look down there and you see a man standing on the oil.
Hello.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Okay, not that guy.
Whoever fucking oil Jesus is can go fuck themselves straight to hell.
Let me describe them real quickly. Fair skin, Catholic priest garb, white hair with black strands with black streaks through each strand, and wielding what looks to be a whip made of prayer beads.
Why?
Man,
Why
you really like whips over here.
Yeah. Ariel has 144 of them, so I
exactly.
Go band for band.
Go whip for whip.
You want to go whip for whip? I don't think that man's gonna win that fight, honestly.
Going bead for bead.
All right.
This can be taken multiple ways.
Yeah. I'm assuming that. Can I do a battle IQ check on the mayor to see if he'd be willing to hand me his gun for 1 second?
What? You have a gun.
It's not a diesel fire gun.
Mm-hmm. Miss Ethel looks to you as you're asking that question and says, "Do not fucking like."
I do not ask that question. I asked to battle IQ to see if the mayor would be willing to.
Oh, all right then. Rolly. That's a 4. So with this
plus 45.
Yeah, like you can still understand. He could definitely hand you the gun, but you'd have to explain what you're doing.
I really would rather not. Okay, Local, you have a crossbow. Astral has a bow.
With one
also,
bolt.
the mayor's gun is a shotgun. This man is standing in the middle of the oil.
I asked him to come back up.
No. I'm talking about the
No, the Jesus.
priest dude.
Oh yeah, Jesus. Okay. I ask if Pink Fire Girl could give me her time for one moment and come over here so that I can talk to her about something.
Are we just like? Is the moderator
Local,
and
shut your. I don't know what you're about to say, but I really don't want you to ask a question and possibly ruin my plan.
Okay, you go first.
I'm sorry.
No, you're absolutely right. I was about to ruin your plan. You were absolutely right to shut me up.
Every time local speaks, it just
Go to
Hi.
Ray T planning for what I'm planning.
You're gonna shoot the fire.
I
Yeah.
really want to stab you, local. Honestly,
That's the most obvious thing. You
It
just
is.
asked.
That's like those. Like, there's no secrecy in that. We
why are
all
you
see
calling
light.
me into Ray T planning?
The fuck you? Raid T planning. Did you bitches make a group chat without me? You fucks.
I mean, I've not been hiding it at all. I've mentioned it multiple times throughout the stream.
All
we
of
made it
you
literally
can.
before we realized this was the last session, so we could start planning.
All of you can go fuck yourself.
I
Are
never
you
typed.
like
I never
literally? You're the
typed in
DM.
that.
Having you here is like a disadvantage to us being able to pull one over on your
What do
piece.
you mean? No, that's not. Why are we pulling something over on Dell? Dell wants us to succeed secretly
Dell
deep
wants us
down
to
in his black
succeed,
heart.
but within reason. If he knows what we're doing, he has to think: would my characters be able to figure this out on their own? If Dell can figure it out, he then has to ask himself, can my character figure it out? If Dell can't
But then-
figure it out,
but then
then
Dell
his
has to
characters
wing
can't
it.
possibly know.
And Dell has to wing it.
Which
You
is
want your
scary.
DM to know what you're planning.
What the fuck do you mean? Do you not know what the element of surprise is?
We're surprising the characters. We're not surprising Dell. That we're gonna get a sewer situation.
Yeah, where we fight a sheep monster.
Actually, wait, Dell, can we bring back the sheep monster
Do you
from
actually want
episode 1 through a portal?
to actually record? Do
Okay.
you?
I don't have the key
Yeah.
or the paintbrush, so I won't.
Anyways,
I
ask her what you're gonna do. Ask Tane.
is she over by me and by the
Yes,
door?
she's walked over to you now, and her response is just, "Okay, so you're. Do you need something? What is it?
In a
Dude,
low
there's a lot of shit
voice,
going on
so
over
that only me and her can hear. If I'm not good enough to whisper it like that,
here." Mhm.
only me, her, and like the closest people to us can hear. And I say, "Can you just real quickly set that entire ocean of oil on fire?"
You're sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Well, it will definitely handle the priest. It'll definitely look cool having a big ocean of blue fire. I mean,
Hey.
that's definitely got points. And it'll definitely either do nothing to Deus or at least piss him off.
Okay.
I would. If I point something out, I'm gonna get yelled at.
You can point something out now. My plan's out in the action. I was just yelling at you because I didn't want you to ruin.
I'm saying, are we gonna? No, I was gonna ask. Is the people about to jump us just watching us right now? Is orangutan is?
Well, they don't know that I'm about to set fire to the entire oil thing.
I
To
know,
them,
but
I'm just trying to
are they just
converse
standing
them.
here contemplating the situation?
They are watching you with anticipation, trying to see what your next move will be. Because remember, from their perspective, they have the we can just rewind things. There's only a few scenarios where they're worried. They're just hoping that you fuck up something badly.
Got you.
Okay.
So yes, I say that to her, and then I go, I trust that this will work. If
You
it
do?
doesn't, you have every right to hate me and set me on fire. Anyway, and then I move over to the group and I go, anyway, guys, what I was saying is, do you really want to live your entire lives to a goddamn oil tow? And I just go back into trying to convince them that working together is the best plot? Does she set fire to the oil? Before I go over there too, I warn her to probably stay to the side of the door so that she doesn't get blown up.
This is one of those moments where, like, I, as the DM, have information privy to me, and I.
And Monkey Pirate. Why are we blowing?
Okay, this is what I'm thinking. What I'm thinking is
this is bottomless oil pit.
Well, if you think about it anyway, the mayor was literally going to go in there with a shotgun. It was going to get set off either way as soon as this fight kicked off.
That once the oil gets blown up, Data spawns, and we have to deal with the boss rush first.
But if we set fire to the oil, one of the three moderators is getting insta-ganked.
We don't know that. Dell's not going to a prayer bead whip user and not have him survive in some miraculous way.
He would at the very least need to spend a decent chunk of stamina or something in order to get out of there. You got to remember, his only escape in this situation is literally the door in that we shoot the fire from. So unless he has some kind of martial art or inscription that allows him to immediately teleport out of the sudden room full of fire, he's in a very bad situation.
That's the boss arena. I mean, okay, fine.
No. I'm trying. If you guys don't want to, I can say to retcon everything that happened. But what I'm
there's
thinking
no going
is,
back here. I just wanted to let you understand what you're doing, and at the same time, this is gonna be sounding like more bullshit. But I was really like, do I change the lore? Do I make things different?
He's gonna be just immune to fire.
No, it's not that.
Immune to explosions?
Okay, we're not gonna let you fucking hit every answer until you get the right one.
Can I roll a battle IQ check to hit the answer? No.
You know what? I will actually allow you battle IQ.
yeah, let's all roll battle IQ to see if this plan is smart, or if I'm just dumb. I don't know.
Who wants to go first?
Astro mentioned it at some point in the.
Okay.
I have the least, so I should probably go first. So that way, if
No,
I
I'm
fail, it's not a big deal.
We're not changing the order.
Who's going? Make up your minds.
I will go first.
All right then. It's a 10 plus your what? 60, so 70.
Yep, 70.
All right. Astro goes second. That's a 13 plus his what? 75.
Plus 75. So that's an 88.
Yeah, and then Monkey Pirate with a 9.
That's
Which
54.
would be 54, yeah.
So through all of this, Brutus, seeing the situation, puts together what's actually going on first. If Deus wanted us all dead, right? He would have killed us all. If Deus wanted us to kill each other, we would have just been teleported in front of each other. If Deus wanted us to just make entertainment, we would have been doing something more fun. Deus wants us alive and all here together. But if the plan was to kill us all, the moderators would have already hit us. He wants the oil to be gone. And that's when it burns.
So he wants the oil to be gone?
As Miss Ethel turns around to the massive burning explosion that happens behind her.
What? You said we were rolling before this.
Yeah, this is dead in the water. I'm sorry, guys.
We were rolling before the fire. What do you mean?
So, okay. This is... Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm now realizing...
I don't know how we were supposed to obtain the lore about the fire unless we were supposed to meet the prophet at some point. But yeah, I did not have enough information to go on besides just figuring if we set the oil on fire, it should hurt Deus, right? But yeah, I'm sorry, that's my fault, and we're probably fucked now.
No, it's not even that you're fucked. It's honestly just something that would have happened eventually after you got through mods, but it's just getting it through now. Miss Ethel literally just turns around and goes, "Did you fucking burn the? Oh shit!"
We trapped him under the fire, didn't we? Or under the whatever.
This was actually part of what Miss Ethel was saying earlier, and then I got cut off while I was giving out her lore backstory. I forgot. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna hit you with Spark Notes bullshit. Hi, city gets founded, right? City happens to have Deus show up. They dealt with Deus before already. That's how she knows his name. He's been stuck under there. And this is his plan to get out.
That's a dumb plan.
He literally has to get through an ocean of fire. I mean, I get that he's a really fast god.
If he could have one person set it on fire.
There's a lot more.
Wait.
Well, yeah, go ahead.
Isn't there, like, literally a button in there that takes all the oxygen out?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that probably do it.
Yeah. Also going into
that button still be functional?
Someone needs to run and hit the button, and someone also needs to seal the door here.
Can I make a flail check?
Can he flail? Can he
I flail the button? I can throw it 140 feet, and I can boomerang it.
Fair enough.
Honestly, local MVP right now.
Okay.
I'll put it on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I'm throwing the flail.
Got you. All right then. So.
Oh my god. Is this how we one-shot a moderator and keep
No,
Deus
I don't think it's going to be a one-shot. It'll just stop the fire.
Yeah. Anyways. Let's get this done. 15. Okay.
15.
What is your combat speed?
50.
Your combat speed 50?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna roll and see what Tame's, like, explosion is here. So let's say compared to her combat ally speed, let's see. Basically, the idea here is, as soon as she's going off, you do this right after.
Mm-hmm.
To see if you're at a good speed comparable. You said your speed was what, 50 or 60? 60? 60 on the dot or 60?
My combat speed is 50, so it would be a 65.
Alright, got you. Cool. Burn Girl, where the fuck is your stats? Thank you. Yeah, no, you do outspeed her. You manage to very quickly stop that shit happening, bounce your fucking flail back as the room starts sucking out oxygen. Sorry, I had to burp in the middle of that sentence. As the room starts sucking back.
You guys laugh at me for my boomerang flail. No.
Honestly, never again. Boomerang flail saved the day.
Yes. Now here's a question: what are you gonna use to seal this door? Because you need air seal, otherwise this is just gonna be one big vent.
Shit, we need to seal the door.
Okay. Well, everyone's up here, so can't we just close it with our hands, or we can use the paintbrush?
Mayor, paintbrush, please, now.
Just like write close on the door.
He's not gonna do it.
First off, he isn't. Yeah,
Mr. Mayor, do you want the Titan out now? Give us the paintbrush, please.
Also,
please
this is all happening in a really fast amount of time, so you needed to choose someone to try to close the door.
Him.
I try to close the door. I like sprint at it and slam the door shut.
All right.
Oh, it's an actual door?
Like, the way that these doors are is almost as if you open a door in space. Almost like Bluno for fucking One Piece, if you remember him.
I remember him.
Yeah. So, like, a literal door.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a Super Mario 64 painting.
No,
No.
I imagined that like every time I opened a door, it was literally me drawing like a door shape with like a handle and then writing what the door went to.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So Tim closes the door.
Yeah, he's still definitely fast enough to get into this with a 16. He's basically closed the door up as soon as possible. And, well, yeah, no, he's closed the door. Miss Ethel just looks and goes, "What the fuck? Did you not think to ask anyone what was going on?"
One thing's for sure. The prophet is singed to fuck. Which does leave only 2 moderators while he tries to lick his wounds. I say, pointing out
And
Baboon.
also that
Wait,
girl.
Del,
And
can I
also
battle
Girly.
IQ to see if I can find out where the disappearing guy went?
Sure.
Oh, why do you do it?
Because I think about it and then I say to do it. That's a 51.
51, and let's see where his is. Let's see if you have.
He also rolled a 6.
Does
Yeah.
he also have a 51?
Where the fuck is his stats?
He hasn't been fighting. So.
You notice that he is actually directly beneath. Wait, hold up.
Directly beneath? What do you mean directly beneath?
He can just burrow. He just has a burrow speed, and that's what it's been the whole
Del
time.
did say there were other animals other than orangutan. So is this
He's
one
a
just like a
mole.
fucking
He's
mole?
a goddamn mole.
He's a mole. He's
You
a rat.
see,
Get
you
him.
see a serpentine figure beneath
Oh.
Hector, who happens to be known as Glory.
Beneath who?
Literally, he's Snake Man underneath Orangutan Man.
So both these motherfuckers are literally one on top of the
So
other.
they're stacked on top of each. Oh my god, Del.
No. It's like he's slinked in underneath them.
Oh, like a snake actually underneath.
Underground or at his feet?
At his feet. Big staff
So
raised.
he's just been slithering around the ground the whole time. People went, where the
Can I
fuck
just
did he go?
point out there's a snake there?
Yeah. Like literally, my role is less than local's base battle IQ, and definitely lower than Astral's base IQ. They noticed the whole time. They just didn't feel like pointing it out and making him feel bad.
So here's the thing,
Well, I
right?
think it has to be an active thing.
In all honesty, the way that his inscription is written, you shouldn't be able to see him at all. I'm just doing this because it's last session and everyone seems to be trying to get out of here and no one wants to do this shit anymore. So,
What do you mean no one wants to do this? We're having fun.
yeah.
We're having fun.
We're having fun. I'm just tilted about last session's shit.
That was only half my fault.
Yeah, in all honesty, you should not be able to see him. But, nah, fuck it.
Okay, fine. We don't see him.
Okay, we don't see shit.
La la
I
la
just
la
see
la
that
la la
movement.
la la. We don't see you. La 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 la
Nah,
la.
it wouldn't
Well-
be that you wouldn't be able to see him, but you would definitely be able to see the track of what he left behind him. You just know there's an imprint of a snake.
That
over
like
it.
rule makes more sense.
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
You're
So
just
then I
like, why the
explained.
fuck is there an imprint
Well,
of a snake here?
first off, I assumed if you light a sea of oil on fire, that could probably hurt a god. But then we all thought about it for 1 second longer and realized that that's the only thing keeping him trapped. But at the very least, the prophet is singed all to fuck, and that only leaves those 2 motherfuckers. I say, pointing at the baboon.
Hey, Gila kissed. Gila kissed.
What?
Clearly, this girly isn't working out, and that's one of the kings. So if we end up not killing the Titan, just get this one done early, and then you can kill the rest of us. If this goes south, okay?
You said who's one of the kings?
That one, crossbow.
Fuck.
Okay. Then.
Get that one. And also, Top Hat. Well, you're less inclined to kill him, but he's gonna try and attack us. And then the one with the cane sword. Wait, does he have a cane sword? Because Monkey
I
Pirate
have
has
a
a cane
king sword.
No,
he
he-
has the saber.
What is he using?
A scimitar.
Scimitar.
Oh, okay.
He had 2 swords. We made this very apparent from the beginning.
Okay.
I chose cane sword
Yeah.
because it was
So
cooler.
I say, So I just say this to Helicist because this girl really isn't going to try and work with us. So
Understandable.
if this goes south, you can kill the rest of us later, but I say we start with her first, now.
I like to imagine that Seraph is off on the side, eyeing every single person here up.
Oh, I also make sure that Seraph can hear this.
Yeah. And he's just been, so that's what your name is? That's what your name is? Great, great, great.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
He's
Okay,
just
Zeke.
making a list
Zeke
for
made
him to
Helicist.
read.
Helicist made Zeke.
Yeah, no, he's just like write that shit down.
Okay, guys,
Write
how
that
about
down.
we do some icebreaker questions?
Also, by the way, from the moment okay. Remember when y'all had that first meeting with Seraph and you were like, don't give him your actual names.
Oh,
That has
yeah,
been a
right.
relevant thing since that point onwards of Leroy being able to research you.
Okay,
Damn.
so I have a plan. I'm just gonna like whisper to Monkey Pirate on my account. Attack Acid Girl. No. I just whisper it to everyone except Acid Girl.
I whisper back to local, shouldn't we kill the moderators that are definitely not able to be talked out of shit no matter what happens?
Do you want to deal with Acid, motherfucker?
I mean, I can just make her fly.
I don't think that the. Del, can I roll a battle IQ check? No.
You can. What are you trying to battle like?
About what this Acid is about to do to me.
You can
That's a
probably
60.
understand that like
Can I tell if it does more than 33 magic defense?
you know this shit melts through people, but you haven't seen it since. And what you had saw before didn't look as drastic, but you also know it's been time and she just got done with a issue with Seraph.
Can I do the battle IQ with the fact that I have actually seen her handiwork before?
Same
16 plus
scenario.
45.
Same scenario of
That's a
you know
51.
that before it would not have done that. But now you're not sure because it has been a long time. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can always revive her afterwards.
Yeah, but then she won't have a soul.
Oh, yeah.
She'll
Do you
kind of like.
really think she's gonna turn now? Like, she's not gonna go back to
Honestly,
that
wait.
book.
Her not having a soul might be for the best because
Well,
that
then
way.
we don't need her. She's gonna be a civilian.
I mean, well, the mayor's got martial arts and he's a badass. He doesn't have
Yeah,
any
this bitch
inscriptions.
relies on fucking soul magic.
All right. Well, I didn't want to kill her from the get-go if I could get away with it.
I vote we jump her now.
I vote we jump her grandpa.
I'm just gonna pretend that she hears all. No, no. What do you mean jump the ground?
The baboon.
Florence.
Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna have this happen really quickly. Florence, right? He walks
Florence.
over to your little huddle and goes,
That's old lady.
"What?
No, that's not old lady. That's Helicist.
No."
No,
Helicist.
that's the guy with Helicist.
Yeah, I said Helicist friend.
Oh.
Florence walks over to your little huddle and goes, "Hey, seems like y'all are trying to come up with a lot of plans over here. You know,
Oh
walking
yeah, we
from
should probably
Yeah,
kill you
group to
here.
group.
Everyone get in besides them. I just point to them.
Yeah, walking from group to group. I see that there's a bunch of people here. Where's the last king?"
Okay, wait a minute. Oh,
King doesn't actually remember any of this, so he hasn't gotten any stronger, so we figured he wouldn't be any help to the fight.
and also, if we all die, he's the best bet for the world.
You say he's the best bet, yet you don't bring him to help us.
No, he's weak. He's just a good person.
That's honestly the shitty thing, is that he's a good person, but he is actually weak because he hasn't been spending time getting
Entirely
stronger.
useless.
Not
Wait,
entirely useless. He's
here's my question. Why do y'all
personally
He's
think he's
good,
weak?
nearly
he's just
entirely
not
useless.
good to fight
Why do y'all think he's weak?
because he's literally been trapped in.
Grown anything.
He literally doesn't remember any of
He
the
does the
time
same
skips.
thing
So,
every
like the
reset.
mayor, he hasn't been growing, and unlike the mayor, he's not a war hero.
And also, he would definitely be emotionally unstable at this point if we try and bring him to the Titan.
So first off, I
You
can confirm for a fact you know that he has gotten stronger due to the fact that he legit gripped into the ground and then dragged himself over a building.
Oh.
Like you know
Well,
that he has gotten
he's
physically
rolled.
stronger, and you also know that even without knowing things, he subconsciously remembers details. For example, he remembered that you are a person, but he did not remember who you were. Like he was like, "You're familiar, but I don't remember you."
All
Do
right,
you
then in
want to
that
bring?
case, then
Do you
that's not
want
the
to? Well,
reason.
also the
The
mayor's
reason
here.
I
He's the
then
mayor's
cite,
son,
yeah, the cite is that he,
and
I don't think is as
that
strong as
would.
some of the people here. He's stronger, but he, like the mayor, does not remember all the time skips and stuff. So having a second person here that's not entirely believing in the time skips would further exasperate the amount of
And
time it would
even
take
if he
us.
did, even if he does remember some, if he sees his dad, that's gonna like
If his
break
dad
him.
sees him, I'm pretty sure his dad will just kill him on the spot.
Yeah, we'll leave it for now.
It was a lot. I know that's fucked up, saying like the inscription prisoners literally have a better chance of not getting murdered by the mayor than his own son, but it is true.
To answer your question,
Um,
Supa, I feel exhausted, and as for why, I wish they would just have these conversations in open. He redeemed the
We're
vibe
talking
check.
everyone. Everyone is in the huddle now, except for the three people that we don't want in the huddle.
which is literally Zeke and the mods.
All right. Miss Ethel looks over to you and goes, "I mean, I wouldn't even be sure if the reason why they don't remember, maybe because of their lineage."
Maybe the Titan purposely kept them from remembering because it knew that they were part of the reason why it was down there.
Or instead, it's their kids.
True. Um, so at
Did
the end of the day, I think we can all agree Baboon guy over there is a problem, right? Like
yeah,
he's none of our guy.
yeah.
Okay, fine.
Uh,
Jump in first.
He looks over and goes,
Careful,
"If
he
I
has a
know,
lot of explosives.
yeah, if I know anything about my own friend here,
He's not
I,
here
no,
right now.
no, he's definitely around. I doubt that he's gone.
He's
He
at the
wouldn't.
foot of the Baboon man. I could see the trail.
He's. I. My friend wouldn't
He's
say
thrown in his lot with the Baboon.
My friend wouldn't really care about this
Okay,
loyalty
but
nonsense.
but,
He's a
let's
businessman.
hope so.
He's a man of business. He can be reasoned with.
Okay.
I mean, then reason with him. It'd be great if we didn't have to kill another human because of the
Yeah.
Titan.
I,
Diplomacy, my man.
Well, the guy's a
If
snake.
you think you can
so-
convince him to not fucking be on the Titan side, that's great. But I'm pretty sure he's not even human. I think he's a snake. And I don't mean that as like he's a snake in the grass, he's a traitor. I mean, I think he literally transformed into a snake.
excuse me, what?
You know why we
Yeah,
call it Grandpa?
okay, dump the snake thing. I'm not doing the snake thing. We don't know he's a snake.
I don't know, the slither tracks look funky as fuck.
It could just be a snake.
That's a big snake. For this area in the tundra? That's a big snake.
Yeah, okay. Let's go into a rant about snake genealogy real quick.
No, we already went way too long. We need to fucking finish this. We at
Alright.
least need to get through the first part of murdering like the mods before we like cut for like tomorrow to be the second session.
Got you.
So yeah. I say we jump the fuck out of that baboon and we try to convince the other two, and if they can't be convinced, then we kill them.
Are you guys on board with most of this plan?
I say. Hmm. And Seraph, like, is barely into the conversation. He just goes, "So, kill this thing, kill the next thing, get out of here. And
I mean,
after all of
basically,
this, we're good.
that's the long and short of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Seems fine and dandy by me. Anyways, as he then turns the fuck around and rushes forward for the first blow.
Roll
I fucking
initiative.
follow right after him, and I go
Yep.
to try and stab Baboon Man with sound piercing stab.
I attempt to hit. These guys are less than. How far would you say these guys are? All of them?
I would
I mean,
say
we
that
didn't huddle like too far away, right?
yeah. Like I'd say that as soon as fucking like, by the way, they're definitely not off guarded because they've been ready for this shit.
Oh, duh.
Oh no,
Literally,
definitely not.
everyone else in the group was in the huddle except the three of them.
They knew they were the ones out. They're like, well, let's let them have their battle plan and see what the fuck they're planning.
Yeah, they're like, we can reset time. We don't have to go too hard on this. Remember, either you beat them all today, or this shit turns belly up really fucking fast.
Yeah.
Well, we're beating them all today because you want to do centrality disillusion. Haha. No.
Just don't try to flip this shit onto me.
We all want to do that
Yeah, we all
because
want to
we
do
all
centrality
want to be
disillusion. It's
gods.
fun.
I think it would be really fun.
There's unlimited bullshit that can happen when we're all gods.
Unlimited bullshit and a lot less moral strings attached.
Yeah, who needs moral strings when
I'm
you're
sorry.
literally a gun salesman?
Yeah.
Quite literally a firearm salesman is what locals decided to be. I'm still gonna try to be at least some morally
I'm gonna be the
good,
god
but
of insurance companies.
well,
Didn't you also say you wanted to be basically a record label for other smaller deities? You just want to be
Oh my
corporate
god,
evil.
yeah. The
You
god
just
record
are
just
label.
want to
corporate
be
evil.
everything.
You're corporate evil. Sorry.
I'm just corporate greed.
You literally are gonna be the god of greed as your fourth domain.
He's corporate evil.
Don't give me ideas.
I will summon
I
Luigi
guarantee-
Mangione as a champion for you.
No, my one weakness.
The killer of all. It's like, it's time, boy. You fucked around for too long. I just realized I just dated this fucking VOD for so long.
This was today, or yeah, can't wait for this to be posted in 2 years. No, you said as soon as we're done with this, it's getting posted like once a week.
Yeah. Which now makes me I'm really sad because I gave the artist the original upload date and I'm so sad that I'm just like, hi, could you get that done faster? 'Cause I got some album cover art for this shit. It's like on the way because I wanted to make something cool.
Can't wait to
And
get Centrality Disillusioned or Raid Teed.
no. We got the merch line coming. I was literally building a merch line.
line.
Yes, the merch
So,
line. Totally.
Is the huddle about 20 feet away from Baboon Man?
I would say that you were definitely over 20 feet
40
away because
feet?
this is just like too many people to be not away.
Yeah. 40
Okay.
feet?
My first action is to like aloft myself, so that way I'm like fly moving.
Well, can
And
we
then
roll initiative first?
Yeah, we should probably do that.
So, for the sake of me not losing my shit, okay,
Okay.
and
They're all
also
going to
for
act as one initiative.
Hmm?
All the good guys are going to act as one initiative.
no, each team is gonna act as their own initiative because I'm not doing that shit separately. Fuck no.
Do we count as one initiative?
You all count as your own separate initiatives,
Okay.
or do you all want to count as one initiative? It's up to you.
Do you guys want to count as one initiative?
I mean, if that makes it easier and faster, then yes.
Yeah,
if
sure.
we
Let's
think
do
it'll.
that.
Okay.
I mean,
And then we
technically, as it's your team's
probably-
turn, local could make one action. You could then make your action. Then each one you could just have 6 actions effectively as one group.
Mhm.
But it would just be
Can we
all
just
during the
give
same
all
time.
of our actions to one person and then just have them meeting on it?
Astral
Yeah.
asked, "Where's the mayor and Ariel?"
The mayor and Ariel are all over in the huddle along with you all.
Okay, good.
How are they huddling right
We're
next
just
to
all
us?
huddled
There's
together,
no-
like the
they
team
must be
huddle.
pissed.
Like literally,
This isn't-
inscription users and anti-inscription users unite against the Titan and its moderator bitches.
This is like the Allies and communists fighting the Nazis. No.
this kind of.
We're the
Don't
not
make
the actual
no
powers.
don't do this.
Don't
Just
continue.
don't.
No,
Just don't.
Local, please stop.
Okay, I'm gonna stop.
You continue, and that's the problem, is that you don't think that maybe we don't need to continue. Maybe we can just put this down.
Can we like just not equate ourselves to World War II powers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
you know what? That's
not.
probably a good idea. I don't think sometimes, clearly,
We can
as
tell.
last session
We
proved.
have a wooden demigod that can very much attest
Let's
to
not
that.
bring Theseus into this.
Okay.
You know what? Let's bring Theseus into the huddle. Give me the paintbrush. No.
This is truly Diesel's nitty gritty committee.
You, Del, roll initiative for everyone. Okay, we'll go
Okay.
first.
You know what? No. Yeah, you can go first after Seraph because Seraph is the one who's making the first move. Because luckily,
Okay.
I made at least one of these fucking NPCs trigger happy enough to be the first person to swing. Goddamn thankfulness.
We would have got there eventually.
Eventually, my ass. Jesus. Anyways,
Listen, at least I'm not. You know what? I'm not
By
gonna say
setting
anything.
everything on fire, but then I found out that was a really bad plan, apparently.
I was doing a lore drop with Miss Ethel, then got cut off, and then we went on to so many other things. And then I realized,
And that's the problem. If I had heard the lore drop, I wouldn't have set everything on fire.
literally,
We would have been here for another 3 years.
anytime I'm giving out
Literally.
lore, don't fucking speak. Just let me finish. Let me cook, or you will get cooked.
We saw it in real time.
Yeah. He gets an 8, as you see, and I quote. Seraph goes into the air, raises his fist as he swings down, sending out a cloud that he already generated from himself down as a fist to strike through the advisor. Upon which that same advisor. No one's told Seraph what this motherfucker could do.
I
Replaces
said that he
himself.
has a lot of explosives and a lot of tricks.
Replaces
told him
himself with a
he's a
wooden statue.
werebaboon.
With a wooden statue. No one told him about the fucking substitution jutsu. Which he has a prepared action to swing. As what you see is that statue gets punched in half. Only for behind Seraph to see the fucking sergeant wielding his scimitar slices at his back. Now let's see what we're rolling here.
I don't remember it doing that much damage.
It
Yeah,
one
but that
shotted
was
you.
multiple.
No, that was the sword itself, not the explosion. The explosion did nothing to me.
This isn't about.
Yeah, well, he's using the sword, and this sword, I think, does more damage than my
And
cane
also,
sword.
the sword crit me.
As someone who's fought Seraph recently-ish, I can say confidently that
He's
he
not
can
the-
take quite the hit.
No, he can get revived 80 times.
Well, we have the Revivalator here, don't we?
Do we? I don't think
Yeah,
he's
we have
talked
Tongue
once.
Guy here.
Yeah, no one has spoken to Randall at any point during
Okay.
this.
Who wants to talk to Randall, the
No one
guy
wants
with a
to talk to
tongue
Randall. He
so
has a
fucking
delayed
long?
tongue now.
He licks dead bodies, okay?
Do you never want to know why the fuck he did that?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't need
I
to know.
kind of want to know why.
God damn it.
Does
Then
Jared
ask
ask him?
Yeah, sure.
Randall looks over to you and says, "Oh, I, it lets me know what you do in the future."
What?
that's why did you make that an inscription?
Why
That's
would you make
such
the
a
activation
horrible
licking
inscription.
them?
What the fuck? Not touching them, not shaking their hand, not fucking anything that could have made more sense. I'm gonna lick you. What the fuck?
You
Just
will...
is the baboon man stunned at this revelation? Hold on. Battle IQ, is the baboon man stunned at the revelation that man licks people to know their future?
He is not paying attention to that conversation right now.
This is
Alright.
as he's attacking. I just is starting a casual
Oh
conversation
wait, is
with
he?
Randall.
Did he roll a 9 for his attack?
Yeah, so as you see this,
Fuck
the
yeah!
motherfucker swings, and Seraph just looks behind him, puts his foot out, and walks off the side of his fucking sword, doing almost like
Honestly,
he's just like,
Is doing the
oh.
most. Is Gurley just watching this happen?
Which girly? There's a few women here.
Zeke.
Zeke is Zeke watching this happen?
Oh, we will get to her turn in a second. We will
Okay.
get to her in a moment. Yeah, no. You also notice that... Actually, I need your battle IQ from Tim, just because Tim was paying attention beforehand. Was it something like 45?
It's 45.
Yeah, 45.
I used
45
my
plus a
battle
9.
IQ.
You notice that trail that was behind him is now gone off later up next to a tree, and that's where it stops.
Sweet.
Is the tree near us?
You know that there's a canopy above you.
Fucking bitches.
That'll
Wait, we're by
suck
a
a bit.
river. Why is there so many trees by this river for a canopy?
Okay, you know
We
what?
have
Fair
canopy
enough.
in a river.
He wouldn't be near the canopy above you. He'd be going into the woods. He'd be going into the woods and the trees. So he's going to fuck off in the woods.
You know what? I'm sure
Which
this is
way
fine.
does the
I
woods
won't
lead? Is that back to town or is that a
Back to
different
town.
way?
Back towards town.
Fuck, he's going to try and skibby dop back to the prison to help the Titan.
Yeah. Remember, they have their motivations literally spelled out in what they're doing. So, what you need to interest them. Wow. Anyways,
I mean, he's business.
yeah.
Fuck it. Fuck it. You can have my grandma's jewelry if you'll join our side.
You just say that
Honestly,
loud.
I don't because Tim wouldn't do that, but
I'll give you
me as a
I'll give you
person,
Tim Grandma's jewelry. No,
That is
Tim
in Jared's
stabbed me.
character. That's in Jared's character.
no.
That is the character.
What do you mean that's
You
Jared's
bitch.
character? Nothing about Jared's character
You
would give away Tim's
literally
jewelry.
murdered, anti-murdered, and then re-murdered a man 3 different
don't-
ways from Sunday
That
over
was
30 minutes.
That was local. That wasn't Jared.
You really want to put that on you?
That was entirely my fault for misunderstanding what happened here.
Jesus.
That was
Anyway,
my fault for for misinterpreting Astral's ability, for not thinking
so
through anything that I'm about to write down. That was my fault.
Anyways, let's
wait, what's the
continue, please.
It goes Seraph's people?
Yes. So I'm gonna let this be really simple, right? What happens after that is disgusting, okay? You see Leroy punches his fist out in the air as you see fucking Glory stops midair, and then Tane just takes the entirety of her hand and turns her dial.
Oh
Her
shit.
back?
So that's a 17 plus this for him. Basically, we need to see if this works together as a duo combo finisher, or if this fucks up and it's just like, oh, he's good, he's goaded.
Is neurosyphilis? No, sorry. God, I don't know his name.
Leroy.
What is
Leroy.
Roy?
He's a 32-year-old man.
Leroy. Yeah.
Leroy, the 32-year-old man, a very understandable and respectable motherfucker. He is not fast at all.
Why
And
does he take
then
neurotoxin?
Tane got a nat 20.
Oh, butane.
Fucking yes.
Finally.
Cook that fucking monkey.
She does a
Charge.
all-out just obsidian burn as that motherfucker hits and the lights and you see the entirety of
Yes,
what was
hey.
once a man crumble the fuck off.
Oh yeah, didn't this guy get really hurt by inscriptions?
He is charred and dead on the ground.
Is he a monkey?
Fucking excellent.
His body does
Does he
start to shift and change form into that of an ape, like
fucking
humanoid.
told you all? Jared screams that out loud.
Yeah, I got it. Got you. Anyways, what is
This
your
bitch
next?
may not be dead. Check if he's dead. Check if he's dead.
Double tap.
From there, you see what I like to call a disgusting thing.
Uh-oh.
Sarah just stops on top of his body, pulls open his hand, and punches through the charred remains chest, removing what would have been a internal organ.
Ooh, why?
No heart, no life.
Oh yeah. Okay,
That's fair.
Zeke saw this.
Yeah. Zeke looks horrified and pissed.
Check
But
your
at the
fucking
same,
diary now. Your grandfather is an orangutan.
you killed
Look at
him.
that. Tell me that's your grandfather. That is a orangutan.
It's a baboon.
Baboon.
Say this?
No, she's not allowed to say this. No, that's me.
Honestly, if she said that, no fan, I would be like, oh no, this bitch crazy. She gotta
Going
die at
ban for
this point.
going baboon for baboon right now.
B for B. No. He looks down, mortified at what just happened, and also then realizes, I'm going. Every single one of you is wrong. All of you were wrong.
Your grandfather. Look at him. Monkey.
No, that's heinous. Look at him, monkey.
Monkey. Read the diary.
The worst part is, like, logically makes sense. Problem is, I've built her up to be a illogical bitch who does not make sense.
That whole family's a bitch.
Her whole family is illogical. The most logical person was the sister, but that's because she had irreversible proof in her hands.
Yeah. For them, you have to just show it into your face, but they're not going to go look for it.
Okay.
Mm,
Is any of us coming up?
do any of you want
We
to
don't
at
know
this
yet.
point? Because she's not moving, mainly because she's holding onto the crossbow, hasn't reached for the scythe on her back yet. And at the same
Look at
time,
your grandfather. Monkey.
I would like if either me or Astro could go next.
Yeah, I would also like to go next.
Alright. I'm going to let, say, Astro go at it. Astro, what would you want to do? As if Astro is still here. However,
Is Astral here?
I have no idea. Oh, it is.
Astro's here.
Yeah, Astral's here.
You use a rise on Zeke's sister. Hey, somebody thinking with a
No.
fucking brain. Oh my god.
Oh, wait, that's smart.
Jesus fucking finally.
That's why I wanted Astro to come back up first. I was so happy when you said,
Oh,
you know what, we're
yeah.
gonna make Astral next. Oh, that gave me life. That gave me life right
Finally.
there.
This is why I
Oh,
don't. See, I'm not smart.
It's
goddamn
okay.
local.
It's
Because
okay.
I would not have thought of that.
It's okay. Jesus. Give me a second. I'm opening a pack of marshmallows. I want something to treat myself after finally having some good ideas happen.
We finally have a smart
Yay,
plan.
You're
Gotta
you
reward
have one.
ourselves with
You have one
dopamine.
smart player.
Hey. You look.
Okay,
a
you have
little
two
lost.
smart players and one local who cancels out one of the smart players.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm just saying I'm at least average. I have bad ideas and I have good ideas.
Oh, like burning the fire.
Yes, that was a bad idea that seemed good at the time.
But I saved it. I'm not useless.
No one said you were useless.
I
We
do.
We did say that you murdered a man's soul for 30 minutes
Only a
straight.
little. Only a little. It was like a
This is
2/3
why
of a
I
man's
got the
soul.
most battle IQ. That is honestly too accurate.
Yeah, this is why I actually had like you.
Oh.
Would you say it was a baboon?
Yeah.
He's a bad
Yeah, he's a baboon. Yeah.
You just keep saying orangutan to be weird. It's okay.
Orangutan.
You see, this is how we know you're a Floridian.
What do you mean?
Look at Jared's behavior.
My behavior is fine. Only slightly disturbing at best.
Slightly is understatement. God damn it.
Not to a Floridian.
Fair. Now, anyways, going back into all of this nonsense because Jesus, this campaign has lost all of its plot that used to be there. Nah, yeah. You bring back the sister, right? And she starts clutching her fucking chest on the ground, trying to reach up as if she was trying to pull something out of her. Wait, where the fuck is what's happening?
You're in the middle of a fight for your life.
You got killed by, I presume, your father?
Grandfather.
Grandfather?
Last thing I remember, I woke up in the morning to my grandfather plunging his sword through my chest.
Shit, she don't remember.
Oh, check your inscription.
She don't have a soul.
No, I remember.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
She
good.
remembered. She has the memory because everyone had memory. Remember?
Tell your
Have those
sister
But like
to chill.
this
guy.
Yeah.
Astra says, good news, you're alive. Bad news, you have no soul.
That just actually scares the fuck out of her. You see her eyes look fucking wide.
Don't worry, we have a paintbrush. It can bring. No.
No, we're not gonna do that to her. Oh no.
Don't worry. I have an idea.
No. Honestly, if Loco grabs the paintbrush and starts walking towards her, I will stab him.
Cut off his fucking hands at that point. Just no.
Cut off his fucking fingers one at a time. Make some fucking sauteed finger salad.
Don't you say
Don't
Don't you fucking
get close.
get hungry?
Oh fuck.
Don't you say You're not allowed to have fun here and enjoy the meal.
You didn't need a soul anyway. That's my
Don't let
fault.
Tongue Man get close to me.
It's fine. You don't need a soul. You'll reunite with it when you die again.
We don't actually know that for no.
What happens here is, by the way, I hear echo. You may want to make that not a thing. But
I don't think it's me. Do it. Check now.
Was it me?
yeah, hello. It might have been
Shit,
you.
I don't-
Sorry. I just heard an echo for a second. I was like, hold up. Don't do that.
Do you hear an echo now?
No.
Okay, good.
Do you hear it now?
No. Anyways, she looks out right now, and this is Yuki. Trying to think about a good way of phrasing this because hi, I do characters. Characters are good, but there's a bunch of characters, so I have to think about all these different things. Yuki
Randall
just
based off? Sorry.
What? Go ahead.
Randall based off of Monster Inc. Randall,
Who?
like the purple
No.
lizard.
No.
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 Okay.
His name was made up because I was trying to come up with a name that sounded decent enough to say while slurring my own tongue.
Okay, continue.
Gotcha. Anyways, while my blood sugar concentration raises due to me just chain eating marshmallows, Yuki just turns over to her sister and says, I understand that this is not what we were trying to do. A lot of us are. It's our grandfather is not our grandfather. He is our. He chose our dad and raised us to be used as soldiers. We are not. We are not to be used as immediately. The sister pulls out her scythe and slices through her neck.
Hold on, hold on. Am I
What?
close enough to try and stop that? Can I do a reaction?
Yes.
All right. Can I say that I have a reactionary bonus from my guard thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I got this shit.
So I'm going to roll for her to hit.
It's a 5.
5.
Hit.
She's going straight to hell.
And you need a roll, which you honestly should
By
know
Dell.
this.
13.
What is your roll?
With my reaction speed is 30 plus 45, so 75 plus what I rolled.
Now you basically speed blitz her ass.
Fucking just literally deflect the scythe right out of her hands. And she's like, what the fuck?
So I
Nice.
won't say it gets
A
knocked out of her
waffle.
hand, but it does actually stop it from hitting her.
Nice.
And you see the sister look down and goes, "No, no, 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 no. We have been taught this is heresy and this is against God. We are not to be questioning it. We are not to think on it. We are supposed to act."
Can I just like walk through the door and grab the diary?
Yeah,
You should be able to.
Okay, can I do so?
yeah.
Wait, no, I have marked. Give me that diary.
Motherfucker just hold out his hand.
Yeah, I force hand the diary into my hand and just hand it to her. Actually, no, I don't. I hold it at a distance where she can read it without ripping it.
Sorry, I just drank a little bit more water. Anyways. Shit. Ooh, my eyesight just got better.
Hell, you should be drinking water more often if you take a sip and your eyesight gets better.
Nah.
What the fuck? Alright, everyone, every motherfucker in the chat, spam Dell to drink more water.
Fuck you. No.
Use your LaQuinn. You've been saving it up for years. I know you have. I have almost 30k already.
I have 104K.
Fuck you.
Fuck
No,
yeah.
I will not drown.
Drink, bitch, drink.
Wait a second, I'm trying to find hydrate.
Oh.
Drink that shit. No, wait. Drank that shit.
I drank that.
Apologies.
Drank that $ hashtag IT.
You just hear gulping through the mic.
Me when?
There, the cup's empty. Fuck you.
Thank
Good.
you.
It's for your health.
Dell's getting supervision now.
No, my temples are actually starting to change. Fuck it now. But
Uh-oh.
What the fuck?
I work on a very minimal amount of water.
You need more water.
More. Or at least a water, like, adjacent thing, like tea.
I usually would get tons of it through apples. I just haven't had any over the past like
The fuck
month.
you mean you get tons of it through apples? You eat your
Upwards
water?
of
What
80
the
apples.
fuck?
Dell
We just
has eaten over 80 upwards of 80 apples in a single day.
The number was 78.
apples.
Yeah, I said
The
upwards
number
of
was
80.
7. The fact that it's that close is a problem. No one should eat 80 apples a day.
You can afford 80 apples. Is this Mike?
Yes, it is.
It's Mike.
Yeah.
Let's bring Mike into the final battle.
Fuck it. Someone grab the paintbrush and make a door.
Someone get
Not
it.
local.
Not local.
What is this, Epic Mickey?
What?
Oh, it's much worse than Epic Mickey.
Why is Mike in here?
Because technically I am supposed to be part of the game, but it just took me a while to get up.
Dump
Really
it.
tired.
Dump it.
Mike, there's so much shit going on right now. It's like second to last session. What happened last session was so absurd.
That's also why I was asking for information, asking for an update.
Just know the Titan is in your way. Next session, the Titan is in your way. Here, let's bring his sister over here. Here, give me the paintbrush. No.
Fuck no.
No.
You literally tortured a man for 30 minutes IRL time. You remixed his flesh, body, and soul.
Only
And his
accidentally.
mind. Don't forget his mind.
Oh yeah.
His mind is the worst part.
This is
And
so wrong.
What happens when she starts reading the fucking book?
And she start reading the diary.
She does read the book. And her resemblance in dots is just you just pulled this out of your ass. You should die.
It's signed there.
What? I'm sorry. What? Hold on. One at a time. Context.
The context is, allow me to explain. Basically, we killed the avatar of the Titan, which dropped a paintbrush. And then I'm going to just gloss over the horrible things we did with that paintbrush and just get to the actually important story parts. We used the paintbrush to open a bunch of doors that led to all our different allies and enemies and got them here trying to convince them to help us fight the Titan. So that way we could fight and defeat it. And after a lot of conversating and lore and learning and shit, we've gotten to the point now where we're in a fight with the moderators, which if you don't know who they are, they're the people who are directly controlled by the Titan. They are gold, glory, and faith. Or God, I guess. There are three people
money, and money.
Hey, Mike, homie. Mute yourself or like find noise canceling, please. What is that?
Trash bag. Taking out the trash because don't tell me to.
Yeah. So yes, after opening all the doors, getting all our allies and enemies here, we talked with them, and now we're helping each other to fight the moderators, or at least fighting the baboon and Zeke, who's one of the 5 kings, also known as Crossbow Girl. And right now we're trying to convince Zeke that her entire life is a lie and that her faith is based on baseless lies trying to make her into a child soldier. That is now a young adult soldier.
Yeah.
And she's just not wanting to listen to anything that is proofable. She refuses to acknowledge her grandfather's journal because she just thinks that we pulled it out of her ass, despite it literally flying out of the portal that her grandfather stepped out of from her literal childhood home. And even bringing her sister back to life so that she could attest to the horrible things her grandfather has done, she tried to kill her sister, saying she's a heretic. So,
okay, can I lay out all the facts for Zeke right now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Zeke. Your sister is alive right there, who you haven't talked to today since your grandfather killed her in the morning over heretical reasons, which he just told you about. Your grandfather's a monkey. Your grandfather is a monkey. And here is a signed diary by him right now. You can see his signature right there.
you can see it, and it's in his handwriting, even.
It's in his handwriting.
I'm sorry.
Do you think some of us actually took time out of our day to try and save your life by figuring out his handwriting?
This is irrefutable evidence.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Your grandfather is a monkey.
Local. I'm going to take that audio clip and I'm going to save it. I'm sorry.
Which one?
Your grandfather is a monkey.
Your
We're
grandfather
really
is a
about to hit
monkey.
somebody with the most out of context. And no,
I've been
no.
canceled in 20 years.
No, because I just want to know how you out here picking the only I get to do this card, cause let's rewind that back, right? About a week or two ago, it's a change, you
No,
know.
we're not doing this, Mike. We're not doing this.
No, silence your lips, silence your lips, Ethan. We had Monkey Pirate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pirate, which I asked you about the joke, because you know what joke I'm probably talking about, Del.
Mm-hmm.
You said nah, and now you about to hit him with the I'ma clip that. With the most, because now all I'm hearing is the biggest case of hypocrisy I've ever seen in my life. Like you about to try to steal my thunder. Hell no. You ain't colonizing not a damn thing.
God damn.
You ain't colonizing shit. Like you about to be like, that was my joke this whole time. Hell no. I'll come up there and throw this sandal right at you. We will scrap.
Okay.
Okay, let's
Can
get done with this
this
shit, please.
fucking persuade Zeke, laying all the facts in
Can
front
we
of him?
roll battle IQ to persuade Zeke?
Yeah. Can I roll a post battle IQ check? Her grandfather was a monkey.
Her grandfather is a monkey.
She saw it
Wait,
happen.
Astro said something. Okay, Zeke, let me talk to you about gods. Brutus takes a deep breath. So you and I aren't so different than you think we are. I used to follow a god much like yours. Instead of games, it was plays and shows they forced the people to go through. And as a measure to keep his actors from running away, he did this: reveal stone scales on his body.
You see, I like what you read, but for the sake of me trying to keep some emotional weight, I'm gonna have to reread that because it sounded like you just read that in a fourth grade play.
All right. To be fair, I didn't do it in a voice or anything.
Yeah,
I
no,
just was reading it.
I got that, but I'm like,
At first, I didn't realize just how fucking deep this was gonna
yeah,
get.
like this
And
is
then
too deep of a
halfway through, I
message to come
realized,
out and like,
I realize where this is going, but I've already talked like this, and I don't know how to change it without just restarting.
yeah, like this is too
Romeo,
hard
where
of
art
like
thou,
a
Romeo?
sentence to come out and just say that in like straight normal speech tone. You can't do that. That's
No, that's not
foul.
fair. No, I didn't mess up your moment. Dell's gonna reread it actually emotionally.
Okay, let's see here. Should I be trying to do a gruffy voice, or should I be trying to go with like, yes? Like, what do you want here? Do you want the or the? Okay, Zeke. Let me talk to you. Like, do you want that, or you want the? Okay, Zeke. Let me talk to you about the gods. We doing persuasion, or we talking gruff? Oh shit!
Can you do a homeless crackhead impression
I can, but we're not doing that here.
as a punishment for you trying to steal my thunder?
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Out here trying to act like no, fuck you out here colonizing shit. You ain't Christopher Columbus. He ain't
Man,
discovered nothing.
Mike, I need
Astro
you to.
says gruff.
All right, give me a second. I need you to swallow down these marshmallows. Oh shit!
You just swallowing marshmallows with no beverage?
Shut the fuck up! Shit!
We actually made Dell drink a lot of water.
I mean, that's good, but just swallowing a marshmallow, like,
You realize I'm eating them out the bag like this, right? Just
I mean,
handfuls of
yeah, but I
marshmallows.
mean, you just
You the Marshmallow
it's not
Guardian?
cotton. No, like it's not like cotton candy. You don't just swallow a marshmallow.
You're the gluten defend. You're the gluten guardian.
Gluten
You're the
guardian. No,
mallow defender.
I'm the I'm the food defender. Why are you out here swallowing? That's like if I just if I tried to drink a bottle of syrup, that was probably would be the equivalent of it.
Not
The
even a
syrup.
little bit. The syrup's
No, I'm
We're
saying
off.
if the syrup
Why
was
do you
thicker.
join me?
Oh my goodness, airhead. I don't literally drink syrup. I wasn't saying that I drank. Oh my goodness.
We're having an emotional moment here. Why are we talking about marshmallows?
This man said he was gonna swallow marshmallows. Chew those. Wait, Dell. Are you at least chewing them a bit before you just swallow a marshmallow? Like I know there's a whole emotional scenario going on, all that good stuff. Understandable. I'm glad y'all enjoying yourselves. But what? You have a I feel like that's like the equivalent of swallowing a Popeye's biscuit. Like are you good, bro?
Dell's uncannily silent. Has Dell choked and died at the computer?
Nah,
Yo,
I've been
like
typing in
real
the
talk.
Astro.
I
I've been just like typing the Astro
oh
because like homie, you like stole this man's thunder as he's giving out the most emotional monologue. You ripped that away.
yeah, you're right. Now I mean unintentionally, but I guess ironically now we're even. We're even. But
Who are
yeah,
you getting even with? You
this
getting
I
even with the man who don't speak? This ain't even against me.
no
It's even against
you
him.
stole my thunder earlier because you was like, nah,
But
that joke
I
ain't
get
gonna
that. But
fly.
like,
But then you was like, oh yeah,
homie, it's not my monologue. It's someone else's. But they don't speak, so I was gonna say it for them. You ain't ruining my moment.
I
You taking
see.
someone else's shit.
Taking someone else.
Yeah,
You be
like
out here robbing everyone with the thunder now.
you the one stealing, motherfucker. You the one out here doing mass robbery.
You the one who initially did the stealing.
But you like it would be one thing if you were robbing me back. But that ain't retaliation. What you doing? You robbing a whole other motherfuckers. You
Well, as I was about to say,
perpetuating the
I'm robbing you in terms of the effect, but I'm also indirect. I'm also robbing someone else as well.
what type of bullshit
Unfortunately,
cycle of hatred the Naruto the fuckery is this?
it's called level of hate. You gotta hate the
Mike, I
world.
need you to
Show no
go.
pain.
Mike, I need you to go.
Yeah, because what I'm not even in here anyway. I'm not even in the story right now anyway, right?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. By the count of three, I'm about to kick you out of this call. Please go.
I did. Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
1, 2, 3.
That was a fast count.
He managed to actually go
All right.
before I could. He dipped it before I could. Like, he knew it. He knew what the fuck I was about to do.
All right. It's Astro's moment.
After so
The
long,
voice is gruff.
here's the bad part is I'm not gonna edit this whole that the entire moment gonna be there. I'm sorry. Okay.
Well,
Okay, Zeke. Let me talk to you about the gods. As he takes a breath and leans in real quickly. So, you and I aren't so different than you think we are. Sorry, had a burp. Deities, I know, right? I used to follow God much like yours. Instead of games, it was plays. And the shows, they forced the people to go through as a measure to keep his actors from running away. He did this, pulling up his shirt and revealing coarse inlets of many rows. Hard scale mail embedded into the flesh of their own body. Zeke looks at this and says, Deus is better, Deus is greater, and obviously you must have done something wrong for punishment.
I'm halfway to just killing this bitch, then respawning her and killing her again and again and again and again and again until we literally just shattered her will until she has to just sit down and face fact.
I would like to reiterate that your grandfather is a monkey.
God.
You saw that happen. You can't deny that your grandfather is a monkey. A baboon.
Astral says, no, he is not. Then what? Even if they are monsters, the world belongs to them. That is the way it is supposed to be.
the world belonged to us. We owned this world before they came along. They destroyed everything we had.
Do
We
we
had
want?
cities. We had technology out of the ass. We had food and water that was guaranteed to be clean. What do we have now? One city ruled by a singular tyranny. Everything else is blood and rubble and death. And
The
anytime
mayor's
we fucking
sorry.
slap his bitch ass. Anyway,
The mayor's like behind us.
Yeah, no. If anyone
We
is
have-
actually wondering what the fuck the mayor is doing, by the way, the mayor is literally
he's
like
just
leaned up on a tree, shotgun raised, pointed at this situation, smile on his face as he's just thinking to himself, "They're all right next to each other. I could."
I could do it. I could do it.
Hey, Mayor, do you realize that one of the moderators slid up that tree?
I got another shot in here.
That's great for you after he rips your head off.
Just keep doing you, Mr. Mayor. We'll get to the Titans soon. We're just really trying to convince this girl.
This
Yeah.
fucking bitch. What makes you assume that the book is bullshit?
I've never heard of this book before.
What
And
if
all of a
you
sudden
ask
the
your
bunch
sister?
of
She's right there.
she's a heretic.
Your father killed her this morning. Was she?
Guess what? Your grandfather's a heretic against
Your
humanity.
grandfather is a baboon.
He's not even human. You have no blood relation to that man. The only thing you have is the fact that your dad brought you to his house when you were little and he spouted nonsense at you. You literally listened to your insane fucking baboon uncle since you were a kid and have just taken that as gospel.
Your
God,
grandfather is a monkey.
Locals
How
just
is
so
that?
stuck up on that, and it's just you can't move past it.
Irrefutable. Irrefutable.
Like literally, look at the journal. You know that's in his handwriting.
You know that's
must
his
have seen
handwriting.
notes and letters from him, right? Do you
You
honestly
your
believe
sis-
that we
you
would
have
put
your
in enough effort to try and save your dumb ass?
sisters.
That we
Zeke,
would literally
you-
learn how your grandfather writes just so that we could write an entire journal, pages and pages of history and stories that we couldn't possibly know about just to
Zeke,
deceive you.
You have been reborn 20 times today. Your sister has been reborn 20 times today. Your grandfather has been reborn 20 times today. Why is the today the only day your sister is a heretic? It's because yesterday we told her about this and we told her to write an inscription about it, to remember it. And we have this diary here explaining all of it. Your grandfather, I know it's hard, has tricked you into doing these things.
Then what was it worth?
And we don't expect you to get over it
Then
immediately.
what was it worth?
What was it worth? What was what worth?
The death of innocents, the people I've killed already. What was it worth?
It's not done yet. Not today. After this day, we can go on. You can learn, you can heal.
So
Maybe that
invest
happened in a
all of this
previous
time.
lifetime.
Invest
And
all of this
maybe
time, my entire life, into one thing.
you're
And let it
21.
be.
You know how long inscription users live? Granny over here is like 400.
That's fucking abnormal for anyone. I
Yeah,
don't know what the
well,
fuck she has
you can
written.
write inscriptions really well, so you can do it too.
No. I was guided.
Even if you are. Inscription users live longer than normal people.
So you'll still live like twice as long as the average person.
So 21, you can live 180 years. free from all of that. The people that you have killed today, many todays, they're all alive right now. You don't have some tripwire that's going to rain on them. I'm not saying to help us defeat everything you know. I don't expect that from you.
If you want to just go home and like think about it, that's fine too.
But it would be appreciated. And we together have a chance of actually creating a life for you creating a life for you. Not your grandfather feeding you this, who is a monkey. Not your sister. Your sister's fine. Your sister's right here. She might not be able to cast inscriptions, which is hard. But people do it. This is the timeline that you can make a difference in, that you can make your own path for. Your grandfather is a monkey.
Tell me when you're fucking done.
I'm done.
The amount of times you just say your grandfather is it's just I honestly broke every time you said that.
I'm gonna keep reinforcing that point.
I mean, look at him. He's literally a monkey. That's not a human heart there. That's a monkey heart.
Seraph
Yeah,
has already
Sheriff,
crushed.
fill this girl's heart. No,
Seraph crushed that shit in his hand long ago. That is gone.
Ah, shit.
I'm
That's
kidding.
pulp. Never mind. That's not extra evidence. But we have footed a lot of evidence. If this was a court of law, like, we would win the case.
Plenty of evidence that this guy is a monkey.
I mean, look at his face. That's definitely a monkey face.
Zeke, please listen to your sister. Listen to us. You can read the diary. It's terrible. But you can forge your own path here.
I'm
You
sure
can
there's
finally
probably
make a life that's yours. You can absolve yourself. You can wash it away. Even if this Titan is masquerading as a god, this one still speaks of a god long before. Maybe it isn't this one, but part of this book is faith. And you can have faith that something is out there.
Zeke.
And monologue.
Yeah. Okay. Zeke hears all of this, gets up, and immediately walks back to that door. And just
Give me the
goes.
scissors. No, I'm kidding. What'd she say? Did she say just go?
And no, and just goes. That like she just
Oh,
goes
she
to that
just
door.
goes. Good. I talked to the sister. You want to go deal with that?
I'm dead.
oh god. Now we need a second monologue.
You're only
Fucking
like a little
shit.
bit dead.
I'm dead.
You
And
still
all
have
the
a mind. You still have a body.
And those
Humans
are
didn't. Humans, us, we didn't have souls. We didn't know how to use souls. We didn't know if we had souls until these guys arrived.
and then they started fucking with our souls.
And then they started fucking with our souls. You cannot
Astral.
think
Jesus Christ.
that
Right?
soul.
Fucking damn, Astral. That was
Whatever,
such a
okay.
180 from saving the sister to, you know what, we're gonna bring you back to help us convince your sister. Alright? Your sister's convinced, well then, boom, fucking puts her down. What the
Can we not, Astral?
Actually, no, please. I was like, alright, we saved her. Now we just have to convince her to try and live her own life and then reunite with her soul after her body gives
Yeah.
out or something, you know?
We don't know what happens beyond our death.
No one does, not even the Titans. And if they tell you they do, they're fucking lying.
And we don't know if we need a soul. Humans haven't had a soul. For years, we only had souls starting recently. Listen, I'm not saying that you can think you live a normal life, but I'm saying you can try. Humans have lived long before with their souls, without their souls. Dogs don't have souls, and they're amazing.
So
Baboons might have souls, but your grandfather's a baboon. That's weird.
fucking hell. Why are you on this? Let it go.
I'm sticking with this bit. No, I'm dying with this bit. People keep laughing.
The hill
Please let me
logo
have
will
this.
die on
Please,
is
please let me have this.
fuck it. I'll let you have it. It's fucking funny, actually.
It's funnier than giving you the fucking brush again.
That bit can die in hell.
This campaign ends with Jared wielding the brush to rewind to the very beginning of the campaign, in which it becomes
Your
one
grandfather is
consistently.
a monkey.
Your grandfather is a monkey. Just runs outside the city real quick. Runs up to her, goes, "Your grandfather is a baboon." Runs back inside the city.
That's Jared's daily routine now.
Honestly, that's fucking hilarious.
No.
Anyway.
But you can live this life yourself. No Titan holding you down. It'll be hard to adjust. But your sister needs someone right now. And it's going to be hard to forgive her because, the murdering and all.
And
But
trying to murder
you have to remember that your baboon grandfather is the one who did this and put her up to this, and she just needs to heal as much as you do.
I understand that. I
If you
know
wish
that
not to help,
I'm definitely not helping. I can fight. I can do so much, but without my inscription, I'm not ready for combat. I could try
we
to
understand.
comfort my sister, but as she
We
is
understand.
now, she is better off without me.
No,
Yes.
she is not better off without you. She needs someone familiar right now. Everyone needs someone familiar after a loss. Familiarity is the key to basically to a normal life. Familiarity is what keeps you coming home in the morning. Familiarity is what keeps you during your daily routine. Familiarity is what keeps you comfortable. It's what keeps you safe. Titans thrive on unfamiliarity.
I'm leaving. I'm not gonna come back. And if she asks where I am, say something I don't know, but I'm not going back. Okay.
I understand.
I need everyone here to roll reaction speed.
Ah, damn you.
I still have the wind guard up, so I should
I'm
be
gonna
okay.
assume I don't have mine up. So that's a base reaction speed of should be 35.
I
39 for
have
you.
No, 30.
Oh, that'd be just a 34 for you. Astro has a 30, so I'm going to give you. That's a 38.
I
And
have
Tim?
plus 75 to reaction speed.
You always have it up?
No, it cancels when I attack or when I personally cancel it.
All right then. What you see is that man who's leaned up on a tree with a shotgun. Dashes
I fucking
forward.
knew it.
Oh, that bastard.
You said
Wait, what did he
75
do?
plus. He's literally about to fucking one pump her ass through the fucking skull with a shotgun.
Why her? What did she do? She doesn't even have a soul. Oh, she doesn't have a soul.
Biggest abomination that there is. Even y'all have fucking mutilated your own souls and defiled yourselves. That thing has nothing. It is a monster.
Okay.
Does he say this?
That's the only warning that you hear before he dashes in. But
Could I try to block some of the attack against her?
yeah, Now, here's the thing, right? You had a 10 plus your 75, right?
Yeah.
Now let me roll his.
Please roll low.
11.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah, but does he have plus 75? I think he has like a 71.
He has 78.
No, wait, he doesn't have high combat speed or reaction speed. He has high combat speed.
Which is an attack. This is combat speed.
Oh.
This is very much combat speed. In fact, yeah. He does actually outpace you. Now, here's my question, right? Depending on how you phrase this, I will give you an advantage. How do you block this?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
He's
All right.
using his axe here.
I block.
This is
I
a
use my
shotgun.
body to block the sister, and then I
What?
use my sword to kind of like try to slice, to kind of try and block the most of the spread coming my way.
Got you. I have a question. How much HP do you have?
I
Damn,
have
you
32, but
not.
I also have a physical defense of 25.
Gonna do like 80 to you.
Hold up. So physical fitness 25. I'm doing little math calculations, you know. Easy math.
Oh, Tim, you're getting one shot. No.
Most definitely. I'm just trying to see how much this shit sprays through you into her.
Tim. Monkey Pirate, what are we doing here? Why would you block it with your body? I can,
Because I
you know what?
really didn't expect a random shotgun to do that much fucking damage.
It's an axe. It's his axe.
It's a shotgun. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't have to fucking do anything.
Oh, is it his shotgun that's doing this?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shotgun spread. He's been
Oh,
holding
okay.
the shotgun the whole time.
Yeah. Also, high damage numbers. Don't complain about those when you made sound piercing stab.
Astral says not to choke on marshmallows.
Yeah, don't choke on marshmallows.
Don't you dare.
I'm not complaining about shit. I figure I'm
I tell
probably
the mayor that his grandfather's a baboon.
I'm honestly
Does this catch him off guard?
after realizing I've been hit, I'm kind of already resigned to the fact that that we're probably getting wiped and that this is dead in the water.
It's not dead in the water yet.
As soon as this fire goes through, you realize that like a chunk of your stomach is gone. But you managed to block this from hitting her. And he says,
Okay.
what are you blocking this for?
Okay, Jared is just going to shout, everyone.
Hmm.
Okay, first of all, healing Tim.
Gotcha.
Plus 5 HP. Tim, boom. Mr. Mayor. What's Squip's name? It starts with an A. Ariel.
Yeah.
Helicist.
Hmm.
Give me a second. Halberd guy.
Florence.
Florence. Evermother.
Yes, dearie.
Mr. Mayor a second time.
What do you want?
Seraph.
Seraph. Both of the people in the way of the Titan are gone. We are not dealing with these petty squabbles anymore. Be a abomination as it might. What's bigger? One who has no soul or a Titan?
Hmm.
I'm staring daggers at the mayor. Most serious voice I can. Beyond that door is the Titan.
Mm-hmm.
It is time for us to go in there. There's nothing else in our way. I'm sure we won't be betrayed by Helicus later.
Wow.
It is our time now.
While he does that, I start healing so that way
I
I'm back
give
up to full.
10
Yeah.
minutes for everyone to prepare, level their head, and we go in there. Can we all agree to this?
The gold man Astral fled back to this town,
Mhm.
and even if he's really fucking fast, it will still take him like an hour to get back there.
You, soulless. Go. Go to your sister. Go away from your sister. Doesn't matter. Go live your best life. I'm not going to try and fix you.
I don't use
A
this
soul
lady.
cannot be merged with its body again. And sometimes
Astral
that's
says her
okay.
name is Zuki.
Yes, Yuki.
Go live your best life. You have a mind and a body. That is all someone will need.
I'm assuming this is in
Go
your.
become a martial arts master.
I'm assuming this is your little private group chat.
I have no clue
Yeah.
what's happening. I don't check that.
Totally.
I just call her soulless. You, soulless.
You did call her soulless.
Anyways, let's continue. So now
So,
everyone's going
10
to.
minutes, everyone. The clock is at 11:59. Not
What?
actually, but like the time for the Titan. You guys get it.
Okay,
Recollect
everyone
yourself,
just.
regain your stamina, do everything you can. The Titan dies tonight. End monologue.
Gotcha. So Methazlo walks over to y'all and says, I'm just gonna explain. That oil was put there by someone else. I was there and I witnessed it. There's an inscription on the oil. It's not normal. First off, once you get underneath it, you can't come back up if you're fully submerged. The moment that you do, it magically increases its pressure until it is too high for you to raise your own buoyancy. Once you sink into that oil, deeper into the secondary lower portion of it, you are no longer able to ever make a motion upwards, meaning that Titan has been sealed underneath for years. The end activation, however, is the city changing in leadership. That's why it's wanted everyone to fight each other.
Did it just assume the mayor would lose?
No. By the way, is that Jared asking or is that you asking?
That's me asking. Like, because what if the mayor wins? The city doesn't change leadership.
Yeah, that's kind of the reason of like having everyone get stronger and stronger over loops. Basically, put them all in the
So
melting
even if
pot
the
and just
mayor
have them
won, it
power
could
level.
just loop it.
Yeah. Just keep power looping this until eventually someone else kills them.
So even if Sujo takes control, then the seal will break.
Yes. This game has
So if we
been.
all go down there,
This game has been an irrelevant task just so that it could raise everyone else to be strong enough to kill someone else. Even if someone else could take the mayor's position and run the city in the exact same way, that would still keep him down there. But the leadership structure and policies of the city must stay the same.
And everyone selected to be king would have changed the city irreversibly in a different way.
Exactly.
How do we seal him?
We go down there. We
How did
kill
we
him.
seal him the first time?
Oh.
Someone made a beautiful inscription. And a brilliant man.
Do we know them?
His last name was Archimedes. Not the one who is somewhere around here in the city, but his I guess you could say ancestor. Family.
Well, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. Nice. I do not say that.
Honestly, Tim almost slaps the bitch out of you. The audacity. The entire audacity to look this woman in the eye and go, I'm sure he's around here somewhere. After all you've done to that poor man.
We'll tell them all afterwards. Don't worry.
You know what? If you actually tell him, that may redeem you. The willingness to take the ass whooping you deserve.
I will tell them after the fact.
Astro asks, should Theseus be the biggest inscription storage unit?
Yeah. Pretty much he's 3 different souls
And
and
also,
3
Ash
different
was the one that
bodies.
pushed Archimedes in the river.
Honestly, if we fail this raid and it resets, I'm literally just gonna sprint to go try and save Archimedes.
Yeah.
And then I think Astro's the one that spawns outside, so Astro can go try to save like the 2 sisters from the grandfather.
Yeah.
Well, let's not plan on our downfall here. Okay.
Hey. You hope for the best, you plan for the worst.
Okay. So, 10 minutes passes, I assume, and we all get ready. We're fighting Jesus first, and then we're freeing the Titan.
All right.
Our plan is...
I think that we should call it here because it's already 11, and then we can pick this up tomorrow.
No, I felt
Got
like
you.
we were going to
Got
fight
you.
Jesus first, and then call it, but okay.
Fair.
He'll be
Now-
the appetizer before the full-blown fight where we submerge ourselves in the oil. If he's even still alive, because you remember, the oil did catch on fire for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we also... Oh, wait, he's probably dead, because we kind of locked him down there in a room without air.
Oh, yeah. Can we go and check that real quick before
Yeah,
session's over?
can we check that? We don't have to, like, fight him, but we can check and see if he's
Yeah.
just dead.
Jerry just, like, peeks through the door.
What happens here is you open the door. I need you all to rate the reaction speed.
Fucking
Damn you.
bitches. You
Okay,
really
this
like
time
these
I'm
reaction
ready.
speeds,
This
don't you,
time I'm
Del?
ready, so I'm adding my battle IQ to reaction speed,
I also am adding my battle IQ to reaction
which
speed.
is
an
going
8.
to be 60 plus 30, 90. 8 plus 90, 98.
Yep. Okay.
I have a 75.
72.
Great.
Astro has a 30. 34. Let me read this shit. Oh. So give me a moment to do balance changes.
Astro would also like to edit their martial arts.
Yeah, Astro would like to add 60 to their combat speed, or reaction speed.
Just real quick.
Really quick. Oh yeah, didn't Astro say they had to add points anyway?
You want to change your martial art from that? Okay.
Del,
Mm-hmm.
would you say that my talk no jutsu to the two sisters at
Hold up.
least
Give me a
helped me a
second.
bit?
Give me a second. Something fucked up just happened. Oh hell no! I bit a marshmallow and that bitch came out crunchy in the wrong way. Fuck no.
Yeah.
Nah. Mm-mm. 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 It'd be one thing if it was like stale and it was just like it's been out for a second. Nah, that bitch was hard on the inside, but hard soft around the outside. So I don't know what the fuck I bit. It felt like a pebble inside of a marshmallow. Who the fuck poisoned my marshmallows? Who trying to fuck me over right now?
Gotta get the fiberglass marshmallow.
Who laced my fucking marshmallows with stones? I'll be damned. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
Are you talking to me?
Whoever was speaking.
I said, does my talk no jutsu, not talk, whatever, to the sisters at least help my case a bit
In
in the breaking someone's mind part type of way?
it's helped move you away from that being your own thing, but it will never be the thing that gets you away from having it as a part of who you have done.
Okay. I am fine with that. I'm not trying to bury it. I'm just trying to move away from it.
Yeah. I got a question for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How much movement speed y'all got?
25. Astral has 20 without the horse.
I have 20, but I do have a loft on me, which adds an additional, which I can use to move me 40. So I can use a loft to move me 40, or my legs can carry me 20.
I. Nah. What you experience right now is the room sucking you in.
Oh, vacuum.
Yeah, you just opened up a vacuum. Like you're literally getting sucked in. Like this bullshit.
Wait, does that mean just I can't open the door?
You can open the door, but it's like trying to open a can, you know? It's like trying to open a jar that's like vacuum sealed. That shit, you gotta really twist it off, so it might take multiple of us trying to pull that fucking door open.
The door opens
Okay, so
inwards.
we all just get sucked inside.
Oh, it opens inwards?
In which
Alright,
case,
then
you
yeah.
basically open this up, and then
Right.
it just starts to suck you all in.
You
Trying to fill its space with air.
Yeah. Astro, what?
do we rule to this?
You send it? Like you just go in? Like you just full sending that? You just
I mean, yeah, we're all going in anyway.
Astro said no.
oh, you meant you send it to my DMs? Okay, I thought you said send it like you about to just jump in. I'm like, the fuck?
No,
Okay.
Just literally alright, can I battle IQ to see if the prophet is dead?
I too would like to bet like you to see if the profit.
Yeah, no.
That's
For anyone who has over 15 movement speed, you can avoid.
15 movement speed.
Oh,
But
I can easily
wait,
avoid that then.
Does anyone here not have over 15 movement speed?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not. Definitely not Viking helmet. Viking helmet can definitely move faster than 15.
Or that a base human movement speed's 15.
So like only a base human would get sucked in there. You basic.
Astro, I swear, these mid battle try to make martial arts. Don't do this again, ever. No. I will. I next time is a immediate throttling. A throttling, I tell you.
No, that's revealing.
Jesus.
All right, got it. Anyways, no, you're good. What you see inside of there is that same motherfucker does not seem to be in there. Or at least any trace of them is gone.
Did he get incinerated?
It's either that or he's just about to jump us.
Either he's about to jump us, or like, what did we roll for battle IQ?
I don't remember, motherfucker.
I rolled that like you to scan the room.
You want to roll battle like you do scan the room? Okay. Wow. 19 plus this.
19.
Ooh, 19 plus
Yeah.
60.
Yeah. So you look around and you just don't see traces of him.
Okay, so this man's gone.
So he's either gone. Tim says he's either gone down below into the oil to fight alongside his god, or he straight up got incinerated and then obliterated.
Well, let's hope for the other one. Let's hope Dell didn't take a stat block and was looking for an excuse to blow him up immediately. Something tells me not that one.
Probably not, but we can hope.
Okay, everyone, come in here. Go into the boss battle room.
And as you do, everyone jumps in. Now, I
Who
would
has the
like you all to learn something really neat. Because this is where you're ending session, right?
Yeah.
First off, God was the first advisor I made.
He was
Which one?
the prophet.
The priest?
Yeah,
Yep.
the priest was the first stat block Dell made.
Oh. Did you make it good?
I made it extraordinary.
Oh God.
Bro.
We'll see about it later. Anyways.
Yeah,
Ready
he's
session,
under
right?
the oil. Wait, did anyone ask if we can breathe while under the oil?
No, you did not.
I asked if we can breathe while under the oil.
Once you get beneath the oil, yes.
Okay, good, good. Kind of
Can we
weird that
like
this oil is breathable, but I suppose that makes it easier.
kill the inscription?
What?
He had an inscription scissors. Why didn't he just cut the inscription out of the oil?
It's kind of the thing that you can't. The whole point of this, for plot reasons, is that this was a really well written description that stopped the fucking Titan.
Okay, but I was about to fuck all of that up by just sparking the powder keg. So why didn't the prophet, who's been here the whole time, fucking martyr himself and set his lord free by laying the whole thing up in fire?
Fuck it, I'll just reveal the information. Hi, it has to be done by someone who wants him not to win. It literally, as long as you want him to win, you can't be the one to burn it.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucking
It's one of those
crazy,
things
actually.
of like, yeah, that's why it's a really hard thing to break, because anyone you recruit to do it for you, you can't get them to do it.
So you have to trick your enemies into doing it.
Yeah, that's the reason why this entire thing is so pedantic. Is like, I have
But
to
he can
fucking,
still time loop us?
yeah. He
Well,
can't leave.
he is a
Location
Titan.
locked, but time and other abilities. He's just like, fuck it, I'll just keep doing this shit.
Damn.
And he waited 400 years to do so?
Kind of took a while to think of a way to get out of this shit. It's weird. It's a bunch of bullshit.
He probably had to analyze the inscription for a while, and then he had to think on how he could loophole his way out of it. It's like being in a multi-100-page contract, and he finally found the loophole, and then he had to set up the loophole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Good teamwork. Do we get AP?
Horse. I love how horse
Maybe.
may be one of my best catchphrases of all time. It's just like horse.
Or-
um. Yeah, I mean, AP is it really needed at this point?
Yep.
I
Yeah.
mean,
We're
Considering
fighting a
we're
Titan
about to
next
fight God,
second,
and I
Val.
quite literally
We
almost
expect
died to a
every one of
shotgun
us.
blast. Yeah, I'd like some AP.
You did die to a shotgun blast. I just helped you.
That's fair.
that's not a joke either. Legit, that was enough to was.
Can I get an exact number on that?
Let me look at the calc. I remember. I think it was around like 86, give or take.
6?
That was before reduction.
That was okay. So then, yeah, and then I can survive a shotgun blast from that madman.
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait a
mainly because he
minute.
just pumps it. It's not the shotgun himself. It's literally him having the physical attack for that shit.
Goddamn.
He's just built different.
The mayor is literally an issue of, okay, how the fuck do I get one of these mortals to actually be strong to kill the mayor? You see where the amounts of like this is bullshit comes from for him?
Which is why it also led him away with Archimedes, because
Archimedes.
if he could kill the mayor out in the woods, that would be helpful. But even if he didn't want to kill the mayor out in the woods, he at least let him far enough away where the rest could keep power leveling until they find out where the mayor is.
And he can't be the one to do the killing blow either, so it's just a. This is a lot of literal, just like I get so close to like revealing this information many times. It's just like it's super pedantic. It's super fucking niche. There's not much you can do besides just hand it out and go, "Hey, it's what it is." Also, by the way,
That's what it is.
passing this off is like being in a Dale campaign. Yeah, it is. Correct. You're correct, Astral. But asking every single one of you, how do you feel about today's session? And what is it that you want?
I feel like
yeah, and what is it that you want from next? Because it's basically the last.
I wish for baboon.
I feel like it was a pretty good session. I feel like we got a lot of lore. I feel like we dealt with one of the problems. But
we
I
need
think
we need more Ever Mother fan service. I'm thinking beach episode. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm
could also
thinking-
tell that like there's so much that I had built up off of other characters that you just never met. I kind of just like
I'm really hoping that when we fight tomorrow, that everything goes as well as it can.
yeah.
I've already accepted that this is not the best ending that could be possible, but it's better than some of the other endings.
Yeah, like in all honesty, the Kill the Titan ending is basically the we have what's left of the few ending, right? It's the we fought as hard as we could. Some people made it, some people didn't. And if you thought you would get through this type of ending without having these people die, you're wrong.
Then you were lying to yourself.
Yeah.
Well, we have ways of getting people back a little bit.
It is impossible to save everyone. Frankly speaking, as soon as the timeline resets, even if we tried our hardest, the daughters are literally spawn camped by one of the moderators. And Archimedes is literally taken by the Titan to the point where we have to sprint to him in order to hope to make it, just because the Titan likes toying with him.
Archimedes is dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The reason why he beats up Archimedes is just going, fucking ancestors went put me on a fucking hole.
You bitch ass Archimedes.
Yeah, exactly. You can't save everyone. To save everyone would mean stopping the spawn camping grandfather, going into the pit, and killing the Titan itself. Without Archimedes, you have to save Archimedes, save the sisters, and then get into the pit and kill the Titan before the prison break.
I mean, I feel like the only person that we failed to save this run is Archimedes.
Yeah.
We failed him hard. We failed
I
him
failed him.
real
I
hard.
failed him hard.
Yeah.
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 And you know what also makes all this even more fucked?
What?
What? It could have been easily avoided.
No. The power of friendship ending is incredibly easy. All this little talking y'all could have done is easily solved by Sujo being okay, we're friendly now. Let's go together.
Oh god damn it!
Y'all
Are you
literally
kidding me? Could we have literally grabbed Sujo
for the
and
power
just
of
been
friendship
like,
ending?
hey,
Is this why you asked us why didn't we bring Suji?
Yes, yes, yes. You know he has a literal happiness ray for everyone who's already grouped together to go. Like that is the most in your face. Hi, we have a happy beam. Let's use a happy beam.
God
Then go.
damn it. I assumed he was weak because he couldn't remember that he needed to get stronger.
And I've
And
explained
also,
on
I
different
wanted, if
runs that
anyone
he
was
had
going
got
to
strong.
die, I didn't want it to be Sujo because he was like the best leader.
Yeah,
We could have just happiness beamed girly.
a lot of people here could get happiness beamed. Do you realize how many of
Could
these
Zeke,
issues stop the moment you have happiness beam?
could Zeke be happiness beamed? Because I feel like that was. I
I'm
don't feel like you
so
could have
Oh,
fucking
happiness beamed
annoyed
Zeke.
by that, honestly.
I
I'm not
make
annoyed by
everyone
that.
who's
That's funny. That's
I'm
an
annoyed
oversight
by
on
the
your part.
fact that we didn't think about it at all.
yeah.
That literally every problem that came up in this campaign is literally because we either didn't have enough information, got the wrong information, talked over Dell because we were fucking around too much, or literally because we had a dumb idea.
Can we? Okay. Can you
We are
tell me Zeke
literally
would have
too
been happiness
stupid for a
beamable?
campaign like this. And that's
Sorry.
frustrating.
I'm so
Would
sorry.
Zeke have been happiness beamable?
Okay, what did you say? I'm sorry, I was joking. I was laughing.
Would Zeke have been happiness beamable?
Zeke would have been happiness beamable before her. Okay, basically, situation where Zeke could get happiness beamed were basically Okay, you know the run where you fought her sister?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much any run where Zeke hasn't labeled her sister as a heretic and isn't already on fight and flight, like fight or flight.
Man, we never met up with that bitch where she wasn't in fight or flight.
Yeah, she was always in fight or flight. She was
Literally,
either
the first
dead
time I
or in
met
fight or
her, she
flight.
shot me in the side.
Fair
The second
point.
time, she climbed out the window.
Okay, okay. If she was
I
to
never
be
saw
happy,
that bitch.
oh yeah. If she was to be happiness being today, definitely stops her from continuing the fight and would have just gone with y'all to fight with. Mainly, not even happiness beam. Okay, first off, happiness beam is a bad way of saying what the hell that is. It shows his thoughts and hopes and dreams for the future, and quite literally is beaming them with talk no jutsu. It's literally the talk no jutsu button.
Well,
Fucking
we had to have
bitches.
it all on our own.
I
Yeah.
And
hate
knowing
everything
us, we're
because
bad at talking to people. I split a man's mind in three and then severed two of them because I
honestly,
was bad at talking.
we would have reached that point and then the power of friendship ending would have died anyway.
Fair.
Yeah, you know what?
Because
Honestly,
Sujo wouldn't want to have had
honestly,
anything to do with us after that.
honestly, I'm more happy that we did it this way than if we were to just cop out and use Sujo to happiness beam everyone.
Yeah. There's also it's too late for this run, and honestly, the only reason this becomes relevant is if somehow y'all don't win. And I think y'all would like to know this. You know the whole thing of Sujo choosing not to keep his memories?
Mhm.
Aw.
No one ever thought to just tell him, hey, how about you just choose to ask the Titan? Also, at any point during this, I've made it evident that the Titan's always been watching everyone. Literally, any moment, Sujo could have just been like, I want to remember. Someone tell this man to remember.
And give this man
No
mega
one here would have thought about that. And you know that.
But tell me it doesn't make sense.
It makes sense, but no one here would have thought about
and
that.
give this man mega depression immediately.
Also, we remember the run where he all saw him and he was running from the police and then he climbed on the building?
The first run? Well,
That wasn't the
second,
first
That was
run.
third,
not the
fourth.
first run.
That was
That was
definitely the
Yeah.
first
many
run.
runs
Anyways,
later.
yes, I remember this. And then he jumped like the entire scale of the city.
Oh, not no. When the fuck did he jump the spin? When did he jump over the city?
Fuck, local.
What the fuck is that?
I imagine things and believe they're true.
All
I
right,
get it
I'm
from my mother.
going. I
No,
gotta go
no.
eat
You
and
want?
do
I'm pretty sure you would
things.
want to learn this fact. He during that moment he was remembering like muscle memory basically. Sujo is literally one of those characters who's built up like a main character, almost in the same sense as the other motherfucker from last campaign with the knife, dagger, and sickle and iron pig mask. Where I give them NPCs who have tons of shit, but the
Oh my god,
NPCs
I
who
remember
have
him.
so much plot relevance, y'all never touch them.
What do you mean?
God,
We love Pig Mask Guy.
I don't honestly remember Pigmask Guy. I cared about Sujo and I wanted his dream to succeed, which is why I left him at home. Because I'm the type of gamer, when I like a character, I don't, and I know that they can permadie, I don't bring them to the final fight.
Yeah, we don't want Sujo getting permadeath.
Yeah,
Probably by his own father.
but you know who I am as a gamer. I'm the type of person
You
who
bring
sees a
them to the
character
fight.
who can level, and I like them. I feed them all the weak opponents, and then when it's time to go, I know they're over leveled for that shit.
Hey, Del, what would have happened if we brought Sujo in with the father?
Off rip, that is going to be one of the straight nastiest fucking fisticuffs you're going to see in this thing.
I fucking
From
knew it.
Sujo to the father? Or from the father to Sujo?
Back and forth. That strength's genetic.
That
Strength's
shit's
genetic.
genetic.
What 17 more years? No.
Literally the fucking the fucking Omni Man. This shit. I mean, he got the
God.
mustache for it. Just add a little bit more down the side of the face.
He's gonna create an inscription mid fight just to have a train just coming at him.
Okay, so next time on, we will fight the Titan. We will
Yeah.
kill the Titan. We will wait for Sujo to take over control, and then he will release us from our imprisonment after we have completed our duty, and then we will have to swim to the surface of the oil lake and hope not to die.
Yeah.
And we will try not to we'll try not to split any more minds apart.
That's
We will
Honestly, we might want to just leave the paintbrush up here so that the paint doesn't like spread into the fucking oil or something and like cause it to become wish oil or something.
witch oil.
Wish oil.
yeah.
Wish oil.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Now
wish oil sounds kind of dope.
it does. It kind of does. Do you have any questions about any of this shit? Because we're basically wrapping
Yeah,
up.
I do.
Yeah.
Why monkey? No.
Simple. Because I went with the idea. The snake, the baboon, and well, you'll find out
We
about the
don't know
last
the third
animal.
one.
But
No, we aren't. He's dead. No.
you'll find out about the last animal later. But
It's gonna be a human
yeah,
because the worst animal is man.
no. That's always been evident.
He's gonna be a crane.
Crane. I vote for a mantis.
Oh, dark angel metaphors. But yeah, no.
I don't know.
I also fucking love the priest aesthetic of just going, wait a second, you're dressed like a Catholic priest with a prayer bead whip. Also, I had, again, characters who I put the most effort into, you fucking avoid. I love the priest as a characterization, and I do not get the monologue into him.
I was literally down in that oil pit. I did not see a goddamn priest one.
Well, I mean, I
Well,
for one
he
can't wait to
wasn't
talk
in.
about prayer anal beads.
It's not the prayer anal beads. It's just prayer beads. Come on now. We're not
I'm
praying to
gonna
God
say
or anything else right now. But what I remember doing here was he was mentioned back with Quincy. When y'all did the prison break, and then immediately y'all started realizing, oh, there's stuff in the prison. I was like, oh, they're gonna finally go into the prison. Never goes to the prison again.
never.
Because we thought we went there for one reason, and that was to see from the perspective of the prison what happened.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
we got whipped.
And then
We did not know about the moderators until after Seraph.
I told very early on, hey, the priest has been mentioned with Quincy. like Quincy told Astral about the priest, and then after that, that got just forgotten. I was like, oh, they forgot about it. There's no organic way to remind them because I'm not having Quincy pop out nowhere else randomly. Well, fuck.
Sarah could have talked about a priest.
Oh, he did, which is also why I was annoyed. And
Del,
Sujo has mentioned the
we're your
priest.
players. You've got to remember this. We're not good at the game.
Where's Quincy?
Honestly, the reason I didn't go back to the prison is because even though the priest was mentioned, I was like, okay, we know one of the moderators is a priest, and we know he's in the prison. What else is there that we really need to know about this guy?
Yeah,
Baboon.
which is honestly
The other
completely
moderators
fair.
we knew nothing about.
Which is completely fair. Hey, you know where one of them is.
So
You
that's
don't
why
need to
I
know
didn't
him.
go out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Your granddad is a baboon.
yeah,
Your best friend's a snake. Your holy father's a crane.
yeah. What makes it even
No
more
that's
fun?
peaches, no bananas, no baboons.
This is just insane. Also, you know what makes this incredibly fun for me? Well, kind of insane for me. The premise of the Five Kings and the three advisors, right, was thought up
Uh-huh.
by Session 2. This shit's been in the making. Do you understand how I was fucking cooking?
Session 1 was like shit show. Wait, what was the premise for Session 1?
Session 1 was just the Five Kings, no advisors, none of the time looping nonsense. It was just that there was 5 people who were going to have a all-out battle against each other, and y'all get to choose who lives or dies. And then afterwards, I was like, how do I make this work within a time loop? And then Titan got involved, and then more guys.
We chose the suit. No, because it wasn't even a time loop until the end of Session 1.
No. After time loop, that's when I made the advisors and Titan and all this extra shit get involved together.
Yeah, but what was
See,
the original
instead
plan?
of fighting, we decided, hey, this sounds like a prison break. Let's escape.
Yeah, because we left Sujo through the sewers.
And then you gunned us down.
Yeah, then we got killed by cops.
I killed a jaw with guns because I got annoyed. Not gonna lie. It's just like all of this fighting for nothing. By the way, there was only the 4 kings originally. The mayor didn't exist in the first run. So it was Zeke, Helicus, and Seraph.
Got ya. Alright. Well, I gotta go.
Okay, bye-bye.
I
I'll
like how
see
my
y'all
plan to
later.
get into prison was beat the shit out of the toughest lady in the campaign. Yeah.
It's honestly so fucking funny.
Yeah. The fact that she's
How much-
old, and
how much-
also another neat factor here is Florence said, "Oh, you don't look as young as you used to be."
So her stamina's running low.
I'm wondering if she can change how she physically looks, and one of her inscriptions is age reversal.
You can always ask her.
Yeah,
Alright.
I might tomorrow. Anyway,
Alright.
I'll see you guys tomorrow when we slay the Titan and totally not
Bye-bye.
die.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
What is her reaction to seeing you again? Which one? Ariel, Burn Girl, Evermother. Got you. Her
Bye,
seeing you
Del.
again is just seeing you and go, if I was in my prime, I would have beat your ass even harder. Let's go. And then she jumps in. And that is how she ends the session. Everybody, please, if you're watching this and you're grateful that we've had a very fun campaign, thank you. For everyone who isn't, also thank you for getting to this part and anything, honestly. And it's been a ton of fucking fun. Let's end this with a damn bang. Yeah. I wish we could have raided off to other people. It would have been dope. Well, I probably could. I still am. Yeah, no, I'm gonna raid off to other people. Seems fair.